Please, it's your keyboard warriors are so brave. Yeah, and that's the difference between you online activists who continue to scare away people from the movement. You pearl clutch, but then as you're saying that, you get nonstop harassment. You tweet inbred. And that day I've told her, what the is wrong with you? Like, I'm fighting to try to get this to die down, and you tweet inbred. Anisa, with your past, why the would you tweet inbred?
Is she what is that? Wait, what does that mean?
Zach has a few sound bites.
Play that.
I'm lost, bro.
Hey boys, we got a lot to discuss tonight. In our previous installment, what we've already seen is about half of the live stream and the original video by iDubbbz. If you've been watching the channel, there have been new things that have happened since I was gone. Dude, since I was gone, all right? Anisa couldn't breathe for the first time, all right? AB dropped a statement, okay? And Galia dropped a statement. I hope I'm pronouncing her name wrong, right? Not wrong. Why would I hope I was pronouncing it wrong? I hope, yeah. They dropped a statement, and then Ethan Klein reacted to the whole thing, responding directly to iDubbbz. So we've got a whole slew of stuff to check out tonight. I'm pretty excited, but I do want to start right off the bat, because that's what we were talking about last stream, listening to what our boy, AB. What does AB stand for? Oh yeah, dude. AB. You can be a B, okay? AB. Iconic.
AB can attest to it, right?
Shut up, AB.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty.
Yeah.
Shame.
I'm sure you'll get some more.
So then
Bro, how many dogs? They got more dogs than fucking employees now.
And it's like, holy fuck, man. He has regressed.
It's almost as if he was almost conditioned to fucking even hate the sight of me. As if he has a fucking
Yeah, I do not understand the hate for AB. I do not get it, especially specifically from Anisa and Ian. Like, I don't know why he in particular is getting like the bulk of the shots, it feels like. Or if it's not the bulk of the shots, the most aggressive ones, they seem like disgusted at the sight of this guy. And I don't know why. Is it because they're like a fan of the fluted bezel and they're not a fan of the smooth bezel date just? Because I can understand that personally. Look, I love the mint dial. I love the Jubilee bracelet. It's my bracelet of choice. All right, but I'm a fluted bezel man.
Snark brain.
He is totally snark brain.
You lose touch.
It could be racism. No, it could be racism too.
The fucking reality.
Yeah, today's not a good day.
But I don't want to get ahead of myself.
100% snark brained. And which is ironic because they were talking about how bad bullying is. It's like, really, dude. Remember?
Well, it could be racism, or they could be smooth bezel gang. Who knows?
Remember who started this? Remember why we're here? You fucking started this. You wanted this. You wanted to roll around in the mud with me.
Well, now the mud is never ending. It's all mud all the time.
you want to be like, ask AB, you want to be mentally prepared for a sparring day.
Okay, because it's yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my first sparring.
Yeah, we saw this last stream. AB's like, yeah, you know, you really do have to be prepared. You get punched in the face. It's actually really difficult, more so than people would understand. And then Ian just goes crazy for like no reason.
Yeah, like, can you pause it for a second? It was so fucking bad. Like,
Is Dark5 AU a virgin?
Thank you.
No, I am not. Why would so many people be Googling that?
After he was talking about...
You will find out why Ian hates AB so much. It's also not surprising more snake behavior from iDubbbz and Anisa.
Sparring Alex Ernst. How embarrassed... you guys were laughing at him because he got beat up and he was crying. So what do I say? Do I say, hey, I could have took on Alex? Oh, I never cry. No.
Dude, iDubbbz walked up to Alex and said, bro, it's a good thing your last name is Earn, because that's where you're going to be after I beat the fuck out of you on Sunday night.
No, like, I'm saying my first sparring day was so fucking bad. My coach thought I would never come back to the fucking gym.
Yeah.
You know what that is, Ian? That's me defending you, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's empathy.
That's your empathy bar is super filled up. But I don't know that he's smart. I don't think he comprehends it.
He can't see reality. That's fucking snark brain. That's what I'm saying. You literally cannot see reality.
But also, he seems to have lost like 50 IQ points. I'm not even kidding. Like, if you go back, I think he has brain damage.
I mean, I've always said he was super intelligent. I used to study his videos. I studied his video that when I made my video defending you that got me this job. I was studying his content cops. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Bro, you're a Fallen fan. Dude, AB went on the Fallen fan affiliated media show, right? Because like the Fallen fan thing came from H3. So the H3 staff are now Fallen fans for other people. It's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, I would hate to be one like trying to diagnose somebody over the internet. But you kind of have to wonder.
Well, I'm diagnosing you based in Epic.
It's not a condition he was born with. He's the one that kept stepping into the ring to get fucking pulverized by better opponents.
Like,
Dude, maybe his coach is just bad. Have you ever considered? I can't believe he kept saying that. It's like, maybe it's because you're a bad coach.
ask
That's a
Guy who doesn't throw punches.
self-inflicted brain trauma.
And you know that's how he really felt the whole time. Oh, I did the best I could. Oh, I tried really hard. Yeah, okay, dude. Then you start blaming the coach randomly. Nah, I don't buy that.
Keffels appreciated the
Thank
shout-out.
you.
you want to be mentally prepared
let
for
me
a
hear.
sparring day.
Okay, because it's yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, my first sparring day, like it was so fucking bad. Like when I left and I came back, Wally started jumping all around the gym. He's like, I never thought I'd see you again. He goes, okay, the fact that you came back, he's like, now I'm in.
By the way, people wonder why I say fuck AB. Like, this is why. Like,
Why?
you're being used in this moment to, like, invalidate my experience.
No,
Like,
what?
what?
He's so stupid.
Running a boxing event.
He's
Like and dude, this is like the most hyped that iDubbbz is, like the entire fucking thing. He's not like, he doesn't have this energy unless he's shitting on AB.
dumbest person alive.
Yeah, let me tell you about who tried to fucking
Nicholas
use
the
me.
goat.
Well,
Thank you for the $5, my man.
Uh-oh. Foreshadowing.
trained, doing boxing. And it's like,
AB, this is my story.
no, I'm the innocent little guy. I just work the machine.
You're just mad this guy's got good tattoos. That's the problem. You're mad that his arm doesn't look like a fucking skateboard.
Back here. It's like, no, you're being used to reinforce the fucking harassment.
oh, the irony might.
Shit. That's
The
just
irony
like
might fucking kill me.
he's just like giving a pre-canned response. He clearly didn't listen to what you were saying, or he's just incapable of comprehending.
Ian's tattoos do look like skateboard decal. I'm telling you, him and his wife went to the fucking skate park and just some guy drew on them. That's what happened.
Basic communication.
They hired like
condition.
they hired like New York City graffiti artists or like kids at the local park to draw in crayons all over them. Magic marker.
Almost, like I said, it's insane.
It really, that take was also flabbergasting to me.
Don't say flabbergasting. You know what you're fucking doing there. Don't use gas-related puns to talk about the guy who poops his pants. That's fucked up.
Because this is why I hate AB. This, when he was talking about how hard the training is to sympathize with you, he goes, this is why I hate AB. What?
You don't care about victims, okay? Victims of the Harassment Cube podcast.
And then, oh, sorry, there's more, right?
Ian took one too many hits to the head. Some would say that Ian should go out there and fight more, you know?
Yeah, there's just a screenshot right here.
So I watched those two, and then here is Anisa agreeing that AB is the biggest disappointment of all the crew members.
Oh, wow.
This is from the stream, so this just happened.
Wow.
And you can see.
Again, I do not understand the specific AB hate. Are they like Wasp fans or something? Are they like, what are we doing here? They're the Hornets, dude. They're fans of the Hornets.
You want to explain it?
Yeah, at the bottom, you see Anisa replying to that comment. She says, yes, we're human or whatever on top. Said AB is probably the most disappointing one.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, Anisa obviously agrees with what I'm trying to show.
Yep. So, and with all that being said, that's the context you wanted to share. So,
Yeah.
if you want to proceed with your statement, we're all ears open.
Okay.
Is this gonna like tie back to Frogan? I haven't heard Frogan's name in a while. I feel like we're due, you know? Where the fuck is Frogan? A conservative just got shot yesterday. Why has Frogan not tweeted something malicious and bloodthirsty? Are we not watching her streams, guys? Is there nobody clipping it? Someone got shot in the head yesterday, in the neck yesterday. What has Frogan said? Why has nobody looked to see what Frogan has said about this?
So, I have a lot I want
This is the first time this has happened in history where there's no Frogan associated media. Just, like, what happened?
to say. I wrote it down because I didn't sleep. I didn't want to miss anything. This has been the longest year of my life. It's been the hardest year. Maybe it's going to fucking kill me. I don't know with my CAT scan results. But no.
The fuck, bro? What, the CAT scan?
Last night I tweeted,
Dude, you can't just fucking... Come on, bro. 2 minutes in, this guy's dying?
nah, fuck this. I'm done living in fear. My wife and I are not going to be blackmailed. I'll show y'all a backbone. See you guys tomorrow. This was in reference to my good friends,
What's the
Ian and
name of
Anisa,
the guy?
Thank you.
Keemstar Orbiter. Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
and what they put me through for the
He has to get a biopsy on his... Ooh, God.
past several months.
Good luck, buddy.
Now, let me first say that Ian texted me last night.
You've come a long way since you said that I hated black people 5 years ago. All right? Listen. Good luck.
After I made this tweet and assured me he would never share any private messages we shared because he is not like my boss, not like Ethan. I'm going to respect that sentiment and not share any private messages as well, but I do want to share the hell that these two have put me through. What they said publicly is enough. I never wanted to speak bad on them.
You never did.
Huh?
You never did.
I didn't. And seeing how
I never did.
vicious Ian spoke with me yesterday and about my coworkers really just shocked me.
Did H3 share messages? I have no contact with H3, so I have got nothing from H3.
And I said, fuck that. Like, I don't care. Like, I would rather be fired than keep living worried about what this fuck's gonna say about me or twist it.
Wait, hold on, what?
It's really just shocked. And seeing how vicious Ian spoke with me yesterday and about my coworkers really just shocked me. And I said, fuck that. Like, I don't care. Like, I would rather be fired.
Wait, why would you be fired?
Than keep living worried about what this fuck's gonna.
Is it true though that they asked them to not say anything for their own safety? That was my assumption, is because everyone said the crew was like fucking cowardly or whatever, and it was like, no, I think I can clearly see what's happening here. Did it turn into like, hey, you guys just like chill out?
Gonna say about me or twist about me?
You'll see. I'm speculating.
But before I get to that, I think it's good to establish some background. The dynamic at play, the power dynamic.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
Ooh, I don't like power dynamic.
And I ask that you stick with me. I promise it'll get good. The tea's coming at the end. But I want to tell everybody who doesn't know, I was a longtime fan of Ian. It was surreal meeting him, getting the chance to be friends with him through the Creator Clash.
Dude, I gotta be honest with you. You don't want to meet the people you've been longtime fans of. Sometimes it goes full circle. Actually, most of the time, you start out, you meet somebody, and they totally suck, all right? Listen, I was a huge YouTube fan, okay, before I was a regular run-of-the-mill overweight YouTuber, right? And every single YouTuber I liked that I met, not every one of them, but most of them sucked. It's been more fun to fight with them than it was to watch a lot of their content since then.
That may sound cringe, but
it has come full circle with like Ethan and Keemstar, so that's cool.
Sorry, this may sound cringe, but one of the coolest moments I've had is when Ian called in wearing my merch that I had for the Creator Clash. That was so cool to me because my first video, I was wearing iDubbbz merch because I was a fan. I was broke at the time.
Bro, I remember when I was in high school. Was it high school? Or was I just out of high school? Maybe it was like first year of college. I forget. But dude, I got so hyped when I got the Colossal is Crazy follow. That was because dude, that one was like, that was where I was like, all right, I'm in the game, bro. I'm in the fucking game. This is great. That was the coolest shit ever. Clown has been great. I hope he doesn't do anything insane.
My boss merch. I want to support him. Yeah, and again, it sounds lame, but it was a very triumphant moment for me. It felt like a very full circle moment.
Base, true.
And I
epic.
Also really liked Anisa. There was a lot that we had.
And dude, yeah, people don't get this option to fight in these professional boxing. Well, I guess YouTube boxing events. Like, that is a really cool thing that he had this opportunity to do. And then, like, his wife obviously almost had this opportunity to do it. And most people don't get to a position where that is like a thing that they even can really say that they've gotten to try. So yeah, he's done some really cool shit.
That moment for me. It felt like a very full circle moment. And I also really liked Anisa. There was a lot that we had in common. We were oddly the same mix, half Lebanese, half Irish. And I know some of the struggles that come with that, with being mixed.
Some people don't know the struggle.
And so I really felt for her. Also, we really bonded over having two close family members, having Alzheimer's. Her father, my grandma who raised me.
Jesus.
And we really bonded through that. And Ian and Anisa were two of the nicest people I've ever met.
The only merch you have is a Frenemies hoodie. Oh, we got into so much beef with fucking the H3 audience. Do you know I still have a fucking... Oh my god, dude. There is an emote. I should update this because this is insane. So but back when I got banned from the H3 Reddit, like fucking 10 years ago. Okay, it wasn't 10 years ago. I had a fucking soy jack created wearing a Frenemies t-shirt, holding up a picture of Trisha Paytas posing with Keemstar in a fucking beanie. Yeah, that's the one. That's a H3H3 Reddit soy jack that is currently. I didn't even know that was still on the. That's so funny, dude. Yeah, it's wearing a fucking Frenemies hoodie. I'm so.
I've always bragged about them. They introduced me to like everyone. So many other.
Like, do you remember the day that Trisha Paytas took the picture with Keemstar after Frenemies broke up? That was that was what I created the soy jack for.
Large creators. They took me to so many events, front row sporting events. One time I went to an event with Alex Ernst. I lost my ticket. I found out Ian was there. He somehow was able to get me in. He left his seat,
crazy.
Got me in. That's what a great guy Ian was.
Dude was past tense, fresh.
But now I realize what this was all about. Ian was trying to fuck me in the ass.
Yo! No way, bro! Bro, I didn't know that was dude. Someone in chat wrote, did he?
Realized
nice try.
what this was all about. Ian was trying to fuck me in the ass. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. I'm sorry.
He's creepy.
What someone said in Discord just threw me off.
Dude, Ethan was all in. He's like, yeah, he's a creepy fucking guy, bro. What have I told you? Dude, he was, dude, ride or die Ethan Klein was ready to just dive fucking feet first into that one.
AB, if I, just to prove.
Bro, that's like fucking Dan for, okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to shit on Dan.
What someone said in Discord just threw me off.
AB, if I, just to prove what you're saying of how big of a fan you were, I mean, you even fucking ran an ad on Instagram of the two of you guys.
You know,
that's love right there.
Yeah. I was thinking,
dude, he saw that thing being like, you can get this tweet seen by like fucking 30 more people if you send me $50. And AB was like, oh, this is the fucking way. This is how we're gonna make the money, baby.
I was like, I should do this again.
Yeah, it's so fucking. That's one of my favorite. Honestly, one of my favorite show moments.
You guys,
that
was when I. I'm not really getting that Instagram.
No, I know what happened.
Yeah. So people can go back and. I'm sorry, but the fact that he did so much for me.
My chat keeps talking about free credit. What did he do? I'm not endorsing freeing credit from prison unless you can tell me what he did.
That's why I defended them. That's one of the reasons I thought they're great people. And I felt like they've always got unfair hate online. And I still feel that way. A lot of the stuff they get isn't fair. Even though now they're inviting legitimate criticism, I believe. People can go back, find all the times I defended Anisa and Ian. I wouldn't even meet with Bobby when Boblax wanted to give us one of his plushies, which was just a show meme. I wouldn't even meet him in the parking lot because of stuff he said about Anisa.
Yeah. You know what? I agree with you too. I didn't want to see Bo Blacks at VidCon because of the stuff he said about Anisa as well. It's the smell.
Ooh. Sorry, Bobby, you're still a soundbite legend, but just to express how loyal I was. I had an extra soft spot for Anisa because I was a mixed kid and I realized...
I don't think he smells bad. I don't remember him smelling bad. I just made that up, just to be clear. He might smell bad. I don't know.
Wanting to like prove your Arab.
Well, he probably wears like perfume now, so he's probably okay.
Arabness, which is something I struggled with, and then I got out of middle school. Also, I grew up around tons of other Arabs in Dearborn, so maybe that's why I grew out of it. And trust me, no matter what I say today, that's gonna piss off Anisa the most. And I'm not saying it to be rude. I'm just saying I recognize it because I went through that. I'll touch more on that later, but I want to just say to all my fellow Creator Clash alumni. I'm sorry that it's just going down like this, and I understand we're probably not gonna be able to be friends, which sucks because you guys are the main friends I've made out here.
What?
There are people from Creator Clash who are still. Oh wait, yeah, J-Lo Ray. Yeah, dude. I'm sorry. I was like, who the fuck is still friends with? It's J-Lo Ray. Yep.
That's not true. Everyone's in the same bucket
I
you
don't
are.
blame anyone. You know, who am I? I don't know. They have that same loyalty to them, and I don't blame them. It was a very
Are
special.
you sure?
Bro, that watch is clean, dude. I'm sorry. Solid gold, whatever. A steel watch shimmers so fucking nice.
Because I've seen a lot of the fighters feeling pretty burned by what happened, especially by the third one.
By the third one, yeah, but...
Bro, look at that mint dial. Every time I pause it, it takes away from the mint dial. All right, that's the last time I was talking about it. It's a very highly requested dial.
Well, anyway, okay.
Yeah, the Creator Clash was the coolest thing I've ever been a part of, and but somehow we've gotten to this point where Ian's saying fuck me in chat, saying I'm a loser on his stream, which is amazing, by the way.
Aggressively too. He'll be like, "Oh God, Ethan is." They're so fucking stupid when they're talking about that. And then AB pops up on the screen. He's like, "This guy sucks." I'm like, oh, okay. He's like 1 HP, whining about everybody else. But he locks the fuck in to shit on AB.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
If iDubbbz comes from the initials IW, then shouldn't Ian change his channel name to iJus? Stop dead naming him. Woman and man holding hands, medium skin tone man, medium skin tone,
God,
handshake
no.
man, dark skin tone.
Bro, how do we turn off the emojis? How do we turn off the... That's only 3 emojis, bro. How?
Like I said, for months I've been defending
those emojis are banned.
Him. I've been called.
Don't do that again.
The pussy for defending him, and who's the one that fucks me over is him. Yeah. Oh yeah. Throughout this whole stream, by the way, you guys will see when we watch his stream, he keeps saying the problem with his coach is he doesn't know how to communicate his emotions as a man. He doesn't know how to communicate. Which I find,
dude, he hasn't talked to my therapist. I just think if my boxing coach had to sit down with Dr. Lipschitz, I do think that I would have performed better in the fight against that guy who just beat the shit out of me, who weighs 50 pounds more than me, after I told everybody that we really care about boxing and we don't want to put these boxers in really weird positions.
And very fucking funny, being that I communicated with him what I was going through, what they were putting me through, and they do not give a fuck. Including stuff I never wanted to share publicly, but I'll share with everyone right now.
Ooh.
I pay for my grandma's fucking facility. I help out with my grandma's facility. My parents got a divorce. I'm helping with my grandmother because she raised...
Yo, okay. Okay, bro. Okay, dude. Wow. Okay. Hold up. Okay.
Me, my sister, everyone here, half of you don't even know I have a sister because I never talk about her because she's also in an in-treatment fucking facility.
Okay, bro. All right, dude.
Because she struggles with her own medical problems that I help out with. I share that with nobody but Anisa. She does not give a fuck. She does not care, even though her father struggles with this stuff. She does not care. I have to leave my job. She's drawn her fucking line in the sand because she has the right to tell me how I provide for me and my...
Bro, this guy wouldn't even leak Frogan's DMs. Motherfucker, he is done. AB is done. He has got no more time for this bullshit. I gotta tell you, I didn't know what I was expecting because I saw the last time he was kind of like getting hyped up and he was hitting me with a little too much Detroit. This is good energy. This is good energy. It's not memeable, and he's hitting hard. So,
my fucking family. Let me be clear. I don't.
Let me roll that back. I want to hear that hit.
He has the right to tell me how I provide for me and my fucking family. Let me be clear. I don't care.
Thank you
Israel.
for the $5, my man.
Whoa! Thank you so much. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Have to leave my job. She's drawn her fucking line in the sand because she has the right to tell me how I provide for me and my fucking family. Let me be clear. I don't care Israel, Palestine. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the world compared to my family. Let me be very fucking clear. I do not give a fuck. Let me be very fucking clear. Is that much of a backbone for you fucking snark idiots?
Oh!
And just to be clear, you do care very much about Palestinians.
But
you're mad. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, thank you. No,
bro, dude, AB is popping off so hard. The fucking $20,000 button man, Ethan Klein, just threw him a lifeboat with an optics check associated with it. That's how hard AB is going in the paint right now. That the guy who paid like $50,000 for his $30,000 button for $40,000, okay, just threw an optics check. That's amazing.
Very much about.
Of course.
Yeah, dude, in this exact moment, Ethan became Dan.
Palestinians.
But
is that what happens when a new host takes over the show? It starts a rotation where Dan is there for Ethan, but then when AB takes over the show, Ethan becomes Dan.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you.
I want to prevent clipping.
No, thank you. Thank you. No,
what you mean is obvious. Is that your family?
Dude, it's just like a circle. They just go in a circle in a clockwise order to see who gives the
What's the most important thing to you?
Yes.
Then like some internet fucking activist.
This is true. Yeah.
No, I'm so happy you did. Thank you.
Yeah, because some privileged kids online think that you should quit your job because you work for Zionists. Easy for them to say.
Yeah, your family needs to die for your for my cause. That's what needs to happen.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
If TAB knows who to air your weak spots without looking like a loser, unlike iDubbbz.
Dude, unironically, these streamers are like, your family needs to die for my viewers' cause that I pretend to care about. Dash Hassan Piker.
Not a Zionist, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, I
sorry.
No, I'm so glad you did. Please stop me again if I say something stupid.
You got it.
Yeah. Again, I find it rich.
Dude, Dan is the hype man. Yeah.
I communicate to them what I've been going through. Now, before I get to the shit talking portion of this, I want you all to know I'm putting everything on the line because I'm not going to live the way I've been living the past year. I'm asking that everyone hears me out before we jump into conclusions. I've tried so hard to keep the peace between Ethan.
Best thing he did was pre-write this speech to keep him on pace. What I usually do when I pre-write anything is I don't write specific sentences.
Just off Keffel's tweet.
And that's my recommendation to anyone doing a stream segment.
Appreciated the shout out.
What I do is bullet
AB
points.
holding court like a mob boss while his ops are petty thieves.
The best way to go about it is to have a list of short but understandable bullet points so you know exactly what you're talking about succinctly. And then you could hit, okay, I got that one, next one, next one, next one, next one. But I will say what he's doing here where he clearly wrote it out and he's reading from something is significantly better than going in front of like, 30,000 people and speaking from the heart, bro. Anybody who says to speak from the heart has no idea. They have no fucking idea what they're talking about, bro. This is not the middle school dance, okay?
Ian in the beginning.
This is not a speech you're giving at the homecoming game before the fucking armadillos play the velociraptors, okay?
And it's led to the worst.
This could have like actual repercussions.
I've tried so hard to keep the peace between Ethan and Ian in the beginning, and it's led to the worst fucking year of my life. I have planned on leaving the show next month in October when my lease is up.
Wow.
Nobody knew this.
Wait, this October or next October?
I planned on leaving the show next month in October.
Dude, he was gonna leave in a month? Dude, iDubbbz literally went on stream, cried, and fired up AB to the point where he's gonna stay on. That's insane.
When my lease is up. Nobody knew this.
Dude, they bullied him so hard it came back around and he's keeping his job. That's dude, they literally were gonna get what they wanted and they pushed just a little too much.
But Lena, Olivia, Anisa, and Ian. So Lena's my wife.
Everything iDubbbz does fails. Every single thing he does. He cannot succeed at any walk of life.
By the way, real quick, let me say the reason that Olivia's not sitting right next to me right now, this is part of it. This is part of the fucking reason. Because Anisa did this shit to her too. And she gave me permission to say that.
Yo!
But yeah, in regards to how these people knew, that was my initial plan. Well, one, Lena's my wife. Olivia's my best friend. Why do Ian and Anisa know? Because they're the fucking reason. They've had some sort of weight on me, and I'm disarming them today. I'd rather lose my job than be talked down to like some sort of coward or looked down upon by someone I looked up to. What am I talking about? I'm talking about private conversations that we have had. Not that I was talking to a hater, not that I was talking to anyone. I was talking to someone who I believed with Ethan and Hila's close friend, which I never in a million years thought it would get to this point.
So he's done some venting about the workplace.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest
That's
video.
what I'm guessing. He's done some venting about the workplace, and that's probably why iDubbbz included that really bizarre segment in the Content Cop. That's probably it.
About disagreements that we've had. And it's nothing that Ethan nor any of you would be shocked about because everything I've said to Ethan's face, it was never with malice or anything. I never divulge any private info, and to be honest, I don't think it's anything serious, but maybe they will twist it to be, because they twist fucking everything.
Yeah, the smartest thing you can do if you think that they've got anything on you is just go forward. I remember there was one time when I think Edwin Generations, we used to be friends or whatever, he used to make a lot of those videos on Davi Vanity and victims and shit. And we had DM'd for a while, like around the Hansen Onision case, and somebody hacked his fucking Twitter. So they just started dropping full DM conversations and shit, making claims and stuff. So the first thing I did was like, oh, okay, well, I've got nothing to hide. So I dumped all my DMs with Edwin ahead of time. And that's the way to handle stuff. Like, if you've done nothing wrong, there's like the smartest thing you can possibly do is take back control of the situation and present them on your terms.
It's the same shit that rat fucking Adam McIntyre has done.
Ooh, yes, dude. Adam McIntyre does not get enough hate, okay? That's the fucking take of the day, all right? There's probably going to be a couple more takes of the day because this isn't really an Adam McIntyre stream, but he sucks.
To fucking Olivia in the past.
Thank you. Fucking rat bastard, yeah.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Oh, dude. Conor McGregor is going to send you to jail.
Watching EB go off just proves to me that Ian and Anisa are scumbags.
That's first order of business for Conor McGregor as he takes over the Irish people. When a convicted rapist. Okay, hold on, okay, sorry. Oh, never mind. I don't know if he's convicted. He's gonna send you straight to jail. Yeah.
Which I give Ethan credit because you just stopped him from the beginning.
I don't remember if he was convicted. I apologize if he wasn't.
Beginning, you said I'm not gonna blame Olivia for what she confided in a friend.
I'm talking about Conor McGregor for to be clear, not Adam McIntyre. I'm talking about Conor McGregor. He was found liable. That's what it was. He lost a defamation suit. Okay, that was what it was. I forgot exactly what the context was.
Yeah. You guys are entitled to have private conversations. You're entitled to fucking vent about work. It's not my business, right? What you say privately in your free time. That's not my. I don't get to fucking tell you what to think and what to say. You know.
But again, it's something I would never do.
To be clear, though, for all of my employees, they have to be fully aligned with me. I don't have any employees. If they weren't aligned with me, that means I've lost my mind.
If it wasn't Ian and Anisa, and I'd say 90, like I'd say almost 90, maybe fucking 95%, 100%. It was never me bringing up fucking shit. It was me just trying to navigate my wife being in this fucking event. Mm-hmm. And then shit going. I've had them in my home. I had them in my fucking home. We fucking ate
Bro, dude, this guy went to Thanksgiving dinner with his coach. Okay?
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Dude, that's out of the room. Dude.
Calling it now. Simple Ian is going to leak the DMs and look like you dumbass in the process.
I hope so, bro. Please. I hope so.
Is Dark Vibe AU a virgin? No, I am not. Why would so many people be Googling that?
Thank you.
Everything Ian touches turns to shit.
Everything.
Whether that be his own boxing event, his own channel, his own pants, or his own breath.
Dude, everything turns to shit for Ian. It doesn't matter if it's his boxing or his boxers. It's all full of shit, dude. Yeah, again, like for Ian and Anisa, though, friendship means nothing. Do you remember back in the day we would have these dramas and stuff where it's like, I don't even really know this guy, but I've talked to him on stream 3 times, so the audience thinks we're best friends? Like the parasocial thing where if you talk to somebody in a live setting a couple of times, they think that you play video games offline and text all the time and you're like super friendly and close. They're the opposite of that. That's like a I don't know. That's a misconception, a common misconception. A common misconception with iDubbbz is you can go to Thanksgiving dinner or invite them to your home for Thanksgiving dinner, and they're not even friends with you. They will literally spend Thanksgiving with strangers, with acquaintances. They're not even your friends.
Fucking try to de-escalate, and I try to say to just understand things. And
yeah, they can literally go to Ethan's house, hold his child, and go, yeah, we were like light to decent friends.
And give people some fucking grace.
Dude, they just wanted food.
Until it got to a point where I was too fucking far in, and I fucking have not been.
He was too farting?
Until it got to a point where I was too fucking far in, and fucking have not been able to sleep. I have stopped looking at apartments. Our lease is up next month. I canceled the fucking sale of our Michigan house because I don't know what the fuck our future is gonna be. I took out a loan to fucking pay all my bills because this fucking girl thinks she has a right to fucking play games with me, Lena, and even Olivia. And Olivia's not even really fucking involved. Olivia's just a sweetheart who again, just fucking people take advantage of her niceness and try to fucking reel her in.
That whole Olivia video by Adam was crazy too, because it really didn't even, it was just Olivia in name, and then that was the excuse to go on a crazy rant the entire video.
And
like, she got totally fucked over by Adam. It's insane.
When they first released the Content Cop, they were so apologetic to us. We're so sorry to put you in this situation. And they were living off this high. But as soon as they started to get shit, when it didn't go the way they thought it was going to be, we became the punching bags. We became the punch.
Oh, what? You can't hurt Ethan Klein? That's fine. We can just break the legs of the crew. Everyone's been doing this shit. Adam, I made like 50 fucking videos, mate. 50, I made like 50 videos, mate. Why none of these doing anything? I guess we have to target Olivia. And then Destiny is like, I brought up pedo troll. What else am I supposed to do here? I guess I could just swing it. The cowardly crew. That's another one. Yeah. Ian, go. Oh, fuck AB, dude. Everybody is ganging up specifically on AB, Olivia, and Lena. I think most of the other ones usually get away without too much of a hassle, but those three in particular have been like, they've got like a target on their head. And just to be clear, all right, I'm not going to do any cringe moralization over world events that are happening right now, but I will just draw some attention to the fact, and I know people get mad when I say this, they sent fucking skulls to their office. I understand that we've now memed the skull thing away or whatever, as if that's not like a crazy fucking thing that happened. But they're targeting family members by sending CPS calls. They're receiving skulls in the mail. This is not an ordinary YouTube drama right now, okay? These people, AB, they're not ordinary YouTubers either. They're hired to work on a podcast. They're more similar to an orbiter of like Destiny's stream who didn't come up organically and have to go through the rigmarole. Is that the right word? And basically, dude, when you get hired to work on a show that's already established, you don't get to like fuck up 50 times and learn all the lessons associated with becoming a content creator. I'm not doing some nepotism shit or trying to invalidate what I'm trying to say is you fuck up a lot on the way up, but when you get placed at the top straight away, it's not easy to learn how to navigate this stuff in real time in front of gigantic audiences. You lack the skills that you would have gotten on the way there to comprehend how to engage in this stressful of a situation. So these guys are already kind of at a disadvantage.
Punching bags. Then they wanted to fucking take it out on us. And it's become they're
basically easy targets.
Leave your job or you're dead to us. The hypocrisy might fucking kill me. They don't care about my grandma, as I said. They don't care about my sister. Also, for the record, Anisa, if you wanted to hurt me, just saying you don't fuck with me was enough. Because you should. It's pretty clear how much I looked up to you guys.
Now, for people who are probably more, like from my deeper audience, older audience, who's probably more skeptical at this statement by AB, going, why did AB just start off the segment by listing each and every individual member of his family? I get where you're going to come from when you say that, but ultimately, I think he's been kind of pressed into a position where he has to disclose this information. He's got two financial things that are family members that are unavoidable. So he's not just sitting here raking in the dough, rolling in green. What is that? I have the game hemmed up like a sewing machine. That's the lyric. Okay, sorry. I clearly have ADHD, but we're not going to ever address that because it's better that way. He's not just raking in dough, rolling in green. He has to spend money on his family members who need that, right? Like he's providing for his wife. He's providing for his family. So to say that he's just doing this to be like a greedy piece of shit who's like who hates his own kind or something is like egregious, and pushing back on that is important because Anisa and Ian know this information about him. Us, the viewer, we're not knowledgeable on the inner workings of his familial relationship. If I came to the conclusion that this guy just likes money or whatever, I would just say that. But I don't think there's a problem with liking money. Some of these other people do, they'll moralize the fuck out of it. But I didn't think less of him with that knowledge previously, but now knowing there is additional information here, I think that does move the needle for some people, if they were kind of in the middle. Nick, the skulls were sent to Ethan's house and they thought it was for Dan. The skulls were sent to the office and they were opened by the crew. That's not accurate. Why go in depth? Well, I don't think he went in depth.
I recommend watching Nicholas
I don't know anything about his
video.
sister. I just know he has a sister that he has to provide for. I don't know anything about his grandmother, but I know he has a grandmother he has to provide for.
And also, do you think that we love this shit? Do you think I love this shit? Do you think the crew fucking loves this shit? Or Ethan and Hila love this shit? Like,
yeah, it's just establishing real life responsibilities. But if you provide like context in some capacity, because anyone can turn around and go, I'm in a bad headspace. I have real life responsibilities. I can't do this shit. But what the fuck does that really mean? That's like when a YouTuber turns around and goes, I'm better now. I sought help after a huge controversy. I went to therapy. And you're just supposed to turn around and go, oh, welcome back? I mean, people don't buy this shit, dude. You have to provide some context to this. Like, what did you learn? What did you do? What responsibilities do you have? Disclose what you can.
I'm living for this. I'm pushing for this. I love that everything I post gets fucking bombarded with fucking hate. I love that I got to explain to my mom what my comments mean. I'm loving it, guys. We're loving it. Everyone's pushing for this. As we talked about in the beginning of the show, the fear we're all experiencing. We're all fucking loving it.
Okay, I apologize. Clearly, I just fucked that up. My bad. Apparently, the skulls went to the house. Ethan went, oh, a package. Let's bring it to the office. And then he handed it off to the crew, and the crew opened a former human head. Okay? The skull of a former child. Okay? Yeah, that's right. A pedophile sent those skulls.
And before these Anisa and Ian try to frame like we turned on them, we fucking defended you. We defended you before the content cop. We defended you the fucking day of the content cop. To our fucking boss. And you and your little fucking snark friend say, we don't have a backbone. You know what? Maybe we don't have a fucking backbone for not fucking being more fucking loyal to Ethan and Hila.
Ooh. Yeah, we should have stuck by him from the beginning, bro. Damn.
I wouldn't say that. I appreciate the sentiment, but you guys...
I think, well, what he's saying is I wasted time supporting you because it turned out that you were exactly the piece of shit people were saying you are. That's probably that's probably a more direct way to say it.
I'm emotional today.
But even after being called a coward, as I said multiple times for not speaking up on you, Ian, it's like I invested, like today, here's an example, outside example of this. Dark Viper was getting shit on Twitter. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't agree with it. I'm not going to sit here and give you the context. It's on the Reddit. I explained it to somebody else. Because he got accused of saying something he didn't really say, and people are trying to, like, rewrite his own tweets to say that he said it. And I'm going here, I'm explaining it to people, and I know, dude, this guy's a lost cause. Why am I fucking wasting my time here? By the end of the day, they're going to just bully this guy into saying it anyway. And that fucking moron is going to open his mouth and say something stupid, and I'm going to look like an idiot. So I just nuked its weight and moved on with my day, because I just thought this is a fucking waste of my time, right? That's what it has to feel like being friends with Ian and Anisa, right? Oh, you know, I probably could defend him on this small argument, and then they'll just go and say something egregiously bad,
Keemstar
right?
Orbiter, Nick Oreo.
Like I can probably give a little pushback to Ethan here and give some charitability, and then they'll just go out and do like the worst thing possible, and they're not going to remember why I gave Ian and Anisa charitability. They will, however, remember the horrible thing that they're doing right now. So I'm gonna get shit for it, you know?
Have the nerve to say block AB in chat, and anyone could go read that post on our subreddit. Go read the post where it says Ian said block AB in chat. See how all the comments say and AB will still not fucking talk shit about them. That's not snark. That's our own subreddit calling me out now. I'm getting it from all fucking sides, because you know what? I don't get fucking influenced by fucking idiots like you. No matter what, I'm not gonna fucking hate someone or like someone based on what someone else fucking tells me.
Based. And again, you have to consider the subreddit was like overrun by Destiny people that week. And even before that, to be honest.
And also, yeah, that's the whole point. I sit on the fence, and who uses that term? Ian uses the fucking term. I sit on the fence. Motherfucker, you're gonna miss the days when I sat on the fence.
Ooh!
and by the way, let me be clear. You change it up on us because...
But again, this is accurate. Why would you push the guy who wants to sit on the fence? Do you really want 2 of them? You know, do you want him to shit on you more? Do you want this person that you've had personal not relations? Yeah. Do you really want the person that you've like been friends with to now become your enemy? I mean, this is why I think he's got like a humiliation fetish.
We didn't speak up. How did this whole fucking beef start again? What was your famous fucking line?
Oh, dude, what's his iconic catchphrase? Is it the N-word?
Our silence means something.
Oh, I thought it was the N-word. Sorry.
What was your famous fucking line?
It's the N-word.
Our silence means something. Our silence means something. That applies to you. You could use that when CPS and everything's involved. but us, we have to speak. We have to leave our jobs. Fuck our family. And you're what's it all about? You're using us because you can't hurt Ethan. That's all.
Yep, I agree. Fully. I think they're an easy target for them to go after.
I'm not stupid. I know you've scared everyone.
And if they shit on the
you could have milked that so much harder. Big content strategy problems here.
If they shit on Olivia and they shit on Dan and they shit on AB and they shit on everybody else in the thing, and then Ethan keeps them up there, it gives them ammunition later to say that like Ethan is subjecting his crew to this and trying to paint him further as the bad guy by using the crew as like a weapon. They already use the crew as a weapon, but it becomes a bigger weapon when they bully these people into the corner and then point out to Ethan that he's leaving them there.
Everyone else off on Twitter, me, whatever, for whatever fucked up reason, I don't care. I'll still post. And I'm not stupid. I know all this fucking comments are because Ethan's not on Twitter, so they're using me.
To be clear, that... But if I did have to reach out to this show, I would try to do it. I'm kidding.
And so what did I do? I said I couldn't live this way. I told you guys I'm gonna leave in October when my lease is up.
Jesus.
I just couldn't live this way.
This wasn't public, right? This is a new reveal.
Maybe I'm just overthinking. I am very anxious. Maybe that's why. No.
Who was the one who said that they were DMing Ethan on Twitter the entire time, and then they realized that he wasn't ignoring them? He just doesn't have an access to an account. Now, I don't have that luxury. I'm blocked by, I think, everyone there, because obviously the past, right? But somebody said they were just DMing him. Was it Sam? Oh, Sam Cedar was like reaching out to Ethan, trying to talk to him, and Ethan just doesn't use it, so he didn't even know.
Knowing that, you still talk shit on stream. You know why you did? I think you did because Ethan made fun of how many viewers you have. I think you wanted to fucking come at me now.
Less than 100.
And this was the most crippling thing that's gotten sent to me ever. Have you seen this, dude? Holy shit. He averaged 2,000 viewers yesterday. Now, this is a post about how his viewership is back in the shitter. And the person wrote, the arguable founder of modern commentary YouTube had 7 million subs and now has cemented himself as a lol cow. And he just did this to get half of Nick DeOrio's numbers for one single night. Nobody has ever been more felted in the history of humanity.
On Nicholas DeOrio.
Holy fuck, dude. That is carnage. That is actually fucking carnage,
Can I say
dude.
something to you, Nick? I really
Holy shit. I have this on here. Don't worry. I see stream topic. Don't worry. That's part of the segment.
And Anisa, I've always offended you, but get over the fucking mixed kid trauma. I understand wanting to.
All right. Do you want me to look at it right now? Okay. All right. We'll look at it right now. Oh my god, dude. Anisa Jomha has finally addressed the true victor, okay? The time that they will not say my name, okay? They won't say my name, all right, is over. The last thing that I'm going to say, we're getting ahead of ourselves. The last thing I'm going to say, okay, actually, hold on, sorry. The last thing that I'm going to say on anything H3, and this is directed at the audience mostly, not the groiper. Bro, they're groipers now. Bro. Oh, dude. You can't say a lot of bad things about her, otherwise she's going to forget that you hugged her too long 6 years ago. Not the groipers, but the very confused and parasocially invested white women, right? You have no real concept of what intersectional feminism is. If you did, you would have left the H3 podcast within the past 3 years. Oh, she's so fucking mad. You like feminism when it benefits you, when you can feel valid in your hatred for other women. Didn't you just talk about how, like Coach Briggs's wife got kicked in the ribs, and you detailed, like, her fucking trauma story, like, 2 tweets back? We'll get there. Fine. Whatever. When you could feel valid in your hatred for other women or other people to make yourself feel more in control. Some of you are the most racist, sexist people in the West, and you need to do some serious It's time to go east. It's time to go east, you know? It's time to go east. Legal mindset's like, I got the bags packed. Get in the car. We're going east. Okay, we're going east. Okay, dude. It's time to go east. Yeah, she's beefing with 5 women right now and giving a fucking big speech to white. That's amazing. All right. I know a lawyer who can help you. Sexist people in the West, you need to get some serious self-reflection. Sit with the reality that half of your fan base is now Nazi groypers who watches a guy who does rape reviews. Never mind the fact that Anisa Jomha probably funded my next car. But never mind the fact.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
She's felted. Whoa, buddy.
Dude, this is so fucking crazy. Anisa Jomha out here being like, you're supporting a guy who's
There's a KFC in Yemen.
Tick collision.
Oh, dude, you're supporting a guy whose audience is Nazi groypers, and he does rape review. It's like, well, bro, you reimbursed me for my car last month, so I don't know, like, Anisa, I gotta be honest with you. I think they're doing a bit more. I think you're doing a bit more for me than they are, but that's just my personal opinion.
I recommend
that's my game
Nicholas
theory.
DeOrio's latest video.
Ethan talking to dude, this post is also directed at Gila and Galia, or however you spell it. Ethan talking down to a black woman who is trying to explain
Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Ethan
talking. Where does this rank on the funny meter boss?
This is a 10. Ethan talking down to a black woman who is trying to explain the Will Smith situation from a.
You claim to care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Stop donating to me. I review rapes. Stop it. I review rapes. You need to stop donating to me. It's immoral and wrong. Okay? Stop giving me money.
What's the name of the
Stop
guy?
it! Anisa said no more. Anisa said stop hitting the goal.
Everyone forget the ultimate.
You guys are ridiculous.
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
And it's the iDubbbz sound.
Keffel's
appreciated the shout out. Dude, this family fucking hates me.
I finished my large response to those internet losers. Now it's back to Ian filming me opening my chocolate starfish to my fans.
Oh, God.
Anisa probably.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
Thank you. Dude, Anisa single-handedly. I don't know. Oh, God. I can pay for the down payment on your house. With the money the stream's going to bring in. Thank you.
Keffel's appreciated the shout out.
Holy fuck.
I think it's time for Ian Jomha. That will upset her so much.
All right. Ethan talking down to a black woman who was trying to explain the Will Smith. Wait, what the fuck? When did that happen? Wait, when the fuck did this happen? I'm missing context here.
I will leave.
Is she the black woman? Who the fuck is the black woman explaining the Will Smith situation? What is the other perspective? What the fuck are we? Wait, what did I miss, dude? This is 3 years old. She's just bringing up. I gotta be honest with you. This is the second biggest tragedy to ever happen on September 11th. Second to, I think the third worst thing that happened on a date that ends in 11 was obviously
You claim to care about
111.
rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate
Also,
Rape Review.
wait, what black women? Didn't your husband say he has no black friends? Did you finally guys, on the official counter, we have the funny meter and we have the Ian's black friend
Nick
counter.
just started insulting me viciously.
How many
on
black
Twitter.
friends has your husband made?
Supporting my local grape reviewer.
Holy shit, dude. Invalidating what she was seeing online should have been your first clue even before October 7th. He had many moments that he should have made you have a more critical eye. We are way past that at this point, and you had many stops to get off. It's no wonder that H3 and their subreddit is praising Kino Casino, two guys who have their own pedophile accusations that I invite you to look at. Andy has a pedo allegation? I thought it was the stealthing one. That was Andy had the stealthing one. Am I wrong? What the fuck? Well, I guess thank God I'm the rape reviewer, okay? Whoa, boy! Holy fuck. Oh my god! She's talking about Instagram wake up, dude. No way. I got a video on this. Do you want to know the context of this? Dude, my first video essay that I ever did in the format that would become my main channel was on that story. I recommend, dude, I'm like a fucking toddler in this video, even though I'm not. But this is unironically, if you want to know what she's talking about, if it's really Instagram wake up, it's fucking this. Hold on, where is this? All right, this ended up being my main channel eventually with this style. Instagram wake up. Oh god, spelling error. This is back before I had a disclaimer, dude. That's how old this video was. This is from March 6, 2019, right? Instagram wake up was a story where this guy Twoon, you see him, Twoon? That's Twoon. He thought he found pedophiles, okay? He thought he found a guy who was selling COD points, okay? He was selling things that you should not currently have on your hard drive if you're currently in a civil suit, okay? You know? Yeah, that stuff, right? Allegedly, of course, right? So he thought he found this. What he probably found was like a honeypot. That's my best knowledge here. So what happened was Twoon contacted a slew of YouTubers. I think I actually show a screenshot in here. All the big YouTubers turned this story down. They didn't want to do like a Instagram wake up, YouTube wake up parody run to go through this, because essentially all they did was they found like a bunch of pedophile accounts that were trying to buy like cheese pizza, right? I'm gonna mute Donos while I explain the story, but thank you so much. I'll read them all at the end. So when Twoon was doing that, right, he reached out to like Nerd City, he reached out to Tipster, he reached out to all these YouTubers, and anybody who had like any sense of self-preservation said like, this stinks, this looks fucking weird, I don't want to get involved with this, right? Except for Bo Blacks, who at this time had like 10,000 subs, was just off the Pokemon victory, kind of, and he was like a up-and-coming struggling artist, all right? So Bo Blacks jumped in with Twoon to try to hunt down these pedophiles because they thought it was the best idea ever, all right? So then Bo Blacks told Augie about it. Augie RFC, good friend of the show. Only friend of the show, I think. Last friend of the show. I'm kidding. But all Augie was supposed to do was a live stream interview with Twoon after all of this dropped. And it all kind of got put on him when all of it went tits up or whatever. But after a random episode of After Hours, the show from the iconic N-word compilation that I showed you in the introduction, I went in there, I talked to these guys, and I go, hey, what's going on? And Bo Blacks is like, there's big stuff happening here. There's big stuff coming. But I can't tell you about it because I'm in a private group chat with a couple of big YouTubers. And let me just tell you, be on the lookout. Big stories dropping tomorrow, so be excited, right? And I was like, oh, wow, why don't you just tell me what it is? I'm not going to leak it. He's like, no, dude, big story coming. Be excited. And Augie's like, oh, yeah, dude, I can't wait to stream this tomorrow. It's going to be crazy, right? So I call up Tommy C, and I said, you know Bo Black's the guy you keep saying is kind of a snake? To be clear, it wasn't really fair at this point, I don't think, to call him a snake. But he goes, he's got a big story he's about to drop. What do you think it is? And when me and Tommy are sitting there, and we're just laughing our fucking ass off, because I opened up my Twitter. I opened up my fucking Twitter, bro. And do you know what I was greeted with? Andy Worski, Ethan Ralph, and a porn star hijacked the story the day before the video was going to come out and started hunting the pedophiles themselves on fucking D-Live. Okay? And the way I describe it in this video is a guy that punched out a police officer is a fucking a formerly incarcerated criminal, a coke addict, because at the time Andy was like a coke addict, and a porn star were hunting pedophiles. And they jacked the whole story from Twoon and Boblax. And it was so catastrophic. Yeah, there it is. Andy Worski, Ethan Ralph review the child porn archives. Was the name of the re-upload for the VOD. That was what happened, right? So me and Tommy are watching like Twitter because everyone's having a seismic meltdown. Boblax is like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, this is terrible, right? And then everyone's like, why did it leak? What happened? Turns out when they leaked it to all those YouTubers, the YouTubers who got it shared around the story. So these guys just fucking opened the Instagram accounts and went, yeah, that one looks like a kid. That's a kid right there. That's a kid. That's another kid. Right? So then what happened, and I kid you not, this is the worst possible scenario. All of the pedophiles in unison started deleting their Instagrams live on the stream. The Instagram accounts just start going down. Okay? They start deleting it. Obviously, they're throwing their phones and computers in their fucking furnaces. They're crushing their hard drives. Okay? But it's all okay because Twoon's video the next day is coming out and this is going to have all the evidence, everything they need. This has already been handled. This guy, he wouldn't fuck this up. He goes, I sent it to the police. Okay. So the police have like this. They have the links. They have the names. There's an FBI investigation or something. He sent it to something called the Internet Watchdog Foundation, and he referred to them as the Internet Police. Okay? He got on there, he goes, websites store all the child porn, so even if they deleted it, okay, the FBI could still get that. He didn't understand that, like, Mega doesn't have all your fucking deleted child porn on it. Like, that doesn't work like that. Like, people had to call up and tell him that he fucked this up royally. And you know what happened? They did all this on after hours. So they found out in real time they were fucked because Augie went to fire up the stream and do like a reaction and Twoon was going to come on. And then Twoon ran. He ran for like an hour and a half and then finally built up the courage to go on there and admit that he completely fucked this whole thing up.
Yeah, she's been a huge, if there's anyone who's like been in a huge involvement in this besides Twoon himself, it's definitely been okay here.
This was a generational fumble. This is where the meme comes from, where it's like, who opened the folder? Because somebody had to know like what was in the folder, right? They reported on it. So did Boblax open the folder? Did Augie? That was like a meme for years.
And then the whole situation.
Charmed Skull was involved with this.
He got a bunch of people on the call, and we started trying to like gather info on this to send over to the police, and then also send over to Instagram to report on all this.
If this is what Anisa is talking about, that's hilarious.
And paying attention to his channel, he cares a lot, as anyone should, cares a lot about.
And as the night progressed, they just started getting more and more angry because they lost control of their chat.
There was only like 1 or 2 out of a lot of, Instagram accounts.
Now, people like Boblax and Charm Skull had been spamming my mention.
And the pedos, but that's wait, what is this? Here's a better way to explain what happened. Twoon did it correctly. That's not our job. That's up to the authorities.
And Twoon himself describe exactly what police he contacted.
Or maybe even better, we reported this to the Internet Police, the ones who are supposed to help with this stuff directly.
Then they waited like a week and then posted it on YouTube.
And be like, hey, this girl somewhere in your country.
This is Blue Yeti Nick in 2019. It's been a couple of years.
Doing this. But we reported it to Internet Watch Foundation, which apparently are supposed to find out these kind of things and contact the right authority.
Apparently. He's going to call the real police. If you send it to the Internet Watch Foundation, they call the police for you. It's amazing.
Reliably determine are images of child sexual abuse. Now, wait a minute. They couldn't find child sexual abuse, correct?
Potentially.
Dude, what the fuck is this overlay, bro? This is insane. All right, I'm sorry.
The Internet Watch Foundation.
Oh, look, it's Akujin, the hate crime engine in chat, modded, by the way.
To some degree, it's really important to just have a public outcry.
So then Twoon gets in there, and he just starts getting mogged. Yeah, Boblax, I stand behind everything I said. This is the first thing Boblax does in every drama, by the way. Oh, Andy Worski, there were no nudes, none at all. I have contacted the FBI. Thank you for your concern, is what Andy Worski said.
I remember the file is like that file is down, but I'm
so the
pretty
evidence
sure
the evidence
re-uploaded
is gone now, basically.
Yeah, the evidence is
because
gone.
nobody had it downloaded because that would be illegal. But now that
Yes.
Mega took it down,
Well, if it was gone before Twoon uploaded his video, there's only one person who could possibly have it. That's right. Twoon literally uploaded his public outcry after all of his evidence.
This is a really old video. I can't.
Evidence was lost. Now follow me here as I struggle not.
All right, I don't know if we accuse anybody. I don't want to do that. But dude, that's a crazy screenshot. Holy fuck. All right. Oh god, Tipster calls in too. That was another one. Where is the John Swan call? Yeah, this is crippling. Then we'll move back. What is this? Just to clarify, I wasn't involved with the situation until last night when I was showing the Twoon video and I gave him the go ahead.
There's hundreds of these mega folders. This cannot be the only one. They've deleted all of those now. 100%. They're all gone. There's no way that you're going to be able to get them again. And I remember your point as well.
Mega saves those things as well. So
dude, Mega has all the CP. It's like, no, they don't.
Again, like I said.
Sorry? Well,
they
sorry,
keep
can you
it.
just
Mega
repeat
saves
that?
those things as well. So again, like I said, they keep it cached. They
Yeah,
keep it cached as well.
But that isn't incriminating. A link is not incriminating because you need the link to check if that's incriminating.
Wait, what do you
So
mean?
how would you respond
No,
to
I
that?
said they keep it. I said that Mega keeps it cached as well.
No,
so
they
if
don't.
they deleted
That's
it on
wrong.
Mega.
That's incorrect. Mega, everything in Mega is encrypted with end-to-end encryption. Mega can't even see what's inside that folder because it's end-to-end encryption. It's AES 256-bit encryption.
Dude, Twoon's like, oh, I sent it to the internet police.
It's impossible.
Do you have? All right, okay. Do
That's
you have
literally
proof
on
of
their
that?
website.
Can you explain it?
I
Do you
work.
have-
Can you explain it? It's like, yeah, yeah, you just did. And then in the chat, Twoon is getting dicked. Oh god, where's the Boblax crash out? Was that in this video too? Is it? Let me see. Oh no, we didn't include it in here. Oh no, this is it. Yeah.
Facilitating an environment that's not good for these girls where they're like selling their underage nudes and all that. And
You
that is what
realize
the
that
video
in
was
Grims-
about. And that's what we were going to make the YouTube videos about, not the...
No, but that's not what the question
When you
was.
report-
said that somebody opened the folder. Who opened the folder?
I'm not saying that.
Somebody did.
Bro, that's not the right answer.
And then you lied.
That's not the right answer.
Stream then.
Yeah, that's pretty much what did happen. So basically...
Wait, so you opened the folder? No, it's not. You opened the folder?
I didn't specifically open the folder.
Who opened the folder? Who did? So you're saying that someone did?
I'm not going to say that publicly. They want to be anonymous.
Oh, so they were lying if- then. So someone did open the folder. somebody That's did lie. right.
Because on the stream, it was said that nobody opened the folder. You guys just assumed that was in it because based off of what the file names were.
It wasn't Boblax. If it was, he's kept the lie up for fucking 7 years. Or I feel like at some point he would have told me. I think it was one of the girls that was associated. I forgot her name. To be honest, I think she's been lost to time.
Prove your urban.
I don't think it was Charm Skull either.
But
All right, back to where we were now. So this is, yeah, we're back here now. Okay, that was the. We'll go back to the Anisa segment when it comes up again.
Remember that shit in middle school?
How old is Tommy? He used to be a child at some point. So it's a weird question to ask.
Prove it so bad you're willing to do anything to prove it. I recognize that in you, and that's why I defended you. I know how judgmental old school Arabs can be, and that's also why I defended you.
All right, so back here, I'm sorry, that was like a crazy derail. I sincerely apologize, but now you have the context that you need to fight this to fight the war, okay? All right, what we were talking about here is why AB is so pissed at Ian and Anisa for treating him like shit.
And what did I see in chat yesterday? I'm the biggest disappointment.
The biggest disappointment to the H3 podcast.
But, watching my cousins grow up and be able to speak Arabic with my grandma and all this stuff and all these different things that I wish I got being full Arab, I hated being mixed. The one fucking thing I think I got out of it is that I could be less fucking judgmental because I had to understand why my grandma would say things on one side that make them off as racist to Arabs and vice versa. But you didn't even get the one fucking benefit we get as being mixed. No, you want to prove your Arabness and be fucking judgmental.
Bro, listen. Don't talk about her 50% Arab heritage, okay? Her 30% Arab I'm doing the Medicare bit. Her 20% Arab heritage is the most important aspect. Without that 10% Arab heritage, okay, she wouldn't even be 5% Arab, you know? That 3% Arab heritage really means a lot. If she wasn't 1% Arab, I don't know what she'd even talk about on her show.
I'm very proud to be Arab. Clearly, you are too. But let's not play stupid. Like, everyone would again, it's the reason I was defensive of you, because I knew you'd be judged for shit like your husband taking your fucking last name.
All right, she's got a really good tan. I'm kidding.
You're doing OnlyFans. You know who wouldn't fucking judge you for that? Me. And before anyone tries to frame that as me being racist, Ben Empanada, you ugly fuck, before he tries to say, oh, Arab, he says Arabs are all whatever the fuck, suck my halal fucking dick. How's that for you?
I mean, he's not Arab. I feel.
Dude, would you rather, dude? What's the better one? The halal dick or the kosher cock, dude? Which dude, that's the real Israel Palestine, is the halal dick versus the kosher cock.
Like he tries to look like he is, but he's not.
He is ugly.
He is ugly.
Oh, and talking about OnlyFans. Here, I have a little question for you guys. She wants me to quit my job because I work for Zionist. Do you guys know who is alleged #1 donator to AIPAC since October 7?
I know the answer. It's the
Can anyone guess?
OnlyFans!
The CEO of fucking OnlyFans.
Ooh!
He's #1.
#1 since October 7.
He is the man.
Yep.
He's not 10. He's not 11. 5. He's the biggest donor.
He denies
to
it.
AIPAC.
He denies it, but it's.
I just thought of a ridiculous reference, but I can't derail the stream a second time. We're just gonna move past that.
It's pretty fucking clear.
Yeah, it's him. It's not really that complicated. It's his wife doing it, and obviously, it's him. He's the biggest donor.
I've already iterated this point, but beyond the mixed thing, also, like I said, we bonded over our family's medical problems, but you don't give a fuck. Just because I act like I'm happy doesn't mean I am.
Dude, imagine if this is true, and I'm giving obviously some benefit of the doubt here. Imagine if this is true, where they're sitting there talking about their own family issues, and then Anisa turns around and is like, "You should quit your job, you piece of shit. You should quit your fucking job."
Some people don't like being burdens on others. You should take fucking notes. But yeah. You know everything, but you don't give a fuck. What did you do when I opened up to you? You ran your mouth to everyone and allowed everyone of your stupid fucking friends to fucking threaten me. You allowed Denims to threaten me. You fucking allow when she insinuated that she knew something. How the fuck would she know anything? I've never spoken a word to Denims. I've never exchanged a DM with Denims.
Ooh, leaky lips and East of Jomha!
House threatened me? How the fuck does this bozo know? Retweeting.
I meant that she leaks things. No, fuck. All right. I meant. How do I say this in a way that doesn't sound fucking horrible? I meant like she gave information.
Adam saying fuck the crew.
It's not what I fucking said. Stop it. It's not what I fucking said.
Okay. By the way, Millhouse, let me cut you off when you say, hey, let me tell you, bro, as a Lebanese man, we
all right, they called me that on the fucking Chud stream, okay? That was not where I was going.
Accept you. We don't accept AB. Hey,
That's a really
he doesn't even speak Arabic.
I don't even have that body part. It doesn't even make any sense.
Here. Hatzubi bitimmak. Tell me how my Arabic is with that. Frogan, let me clarify with Frogan and this whole narrative of like, oh, you're a coward. You switched up on Frogan. Let me tell you how many times I hung out with Frogan. 0.
True, base, epic. That's why I like AB.
0. I, as an Arab, wanted to help her out when I found out she was coming out here. When she
turns around like, you think we're friends? I think of you as charity. Okay, you're not Frogan. You're the rising star. Okay.
He ran for rising star. Me and Lena
oh
made
my god, dude! No way! No way!
Frogan better win or we riot. When I did a PowerPoint about Dearborn, I just inserted her. Any attention I could help her with. Creator Clash, I fucking gave her a ticket. I'm the one that got her fucking VIP access. Fuck me, I didn't know Anisa would be attracted to her scarf. Like fucking, yeah.
What?
Anyways,
The
yeah,
scarf?
I want to support her as a fellow Arab. And even when she started shit with my boss,
oh, it's the hijab. Okay, I got it. Well, maybe if Rogan got hijab, she would fucking have enough money to pay for her lawsuit.
interrupted Ethan. Go watch the first time we talked about Frogan. I say she's our friend.
Yeah, you
Why?
did.
Because I was trying to help a fellow Arab.
And by the way, you and maybe I think it was Olivia at the time too, and Love. I remember. We're speaking kindly of her, and at the time it pissed off some of our fans in the context of everything that was happening. But once again, I completely empathize with the situation you guys are in, you know, because you're right in the middle of something and you're being judged on both sides, and it's really hard.
She wears the hijab to avoid getting a jab? Is that a fucking vaccination? It's fucking September 11th, 2025. Did you just make a vax joke in my chat?
No.
Best.
We all want to do the right thing, and it's really hard to know what the right thing is to do, right? And that's all any of us are trying to do is the right thing.
We've been judged by both sides, but only you and Ela have
Happy birthday, Necropolis.
treated us like fucking humans. Like, could give us any sort of decency. And, you know, and again, this might accept you, Hassan too. And that's why to this day I haven't talked anything about Hassan. To his credit, he has said the crew is in a situation.
Yeah, it's so funny that like the fucking most shitty person in this entire situation is like the only one who hasn't directly targeted the crew in any meaningful way. Isn't that funny? Like the big bad, you know, the big evil villain, or is the only guy who's not throwing the shots below the belt on that. At least there.
Nothing, you know, nothing to say.
I mean, I don't remember Hassan doing that.
About them. Maybe he'll get bullied into it after this and talk about me. But until then,
I can't think of a single example where he's done that.
That's why I haven't said anything. And last week, whenever Millhouse did a fucking...
Yeah, again, though, but he runs with Bad Empanada, and that's like Bad Empanada's entire job is to do all the underhanded shit. I can give him some credit, and then I can just slowly rip it away.
Fundraiser stream, even though he's talked constant shit, said me and Lean are pathetic, all this shit about us, I still donated. And they say, oh, he did this, but we don't forgive you. We don't go, bro. He sounds like a Lebanese Logan Paul. I don't know how the fuck people listen to it. I don't know, bro. And then he repeats
Hold on.
the same fucking
Just to be
thing.
clear, you said you don't know how people listen to him. They don't.
True.
Nobody listens.
Lebanese Logan Paul.
to him.
Lesbian Paul.
H3 refugees, come over here, bro. But anyways.
Yeah, of course. Snarkers are the only ones who would fucking endure that.
All this shit
Dude, your snark token is about to hatch.
He's talked about me and Lena. I donated to his stream because, and people said I was doing it because I wanted forgiveness from the snark, or I wanted to be absolved of my sins. I don't give a fuck. It's a blessing that none of you are ever going to be my fucking audience. The reason I did it, one, because I know it's hard to believe, it's an important cause, okay? I'm very sincere about what's going on in Palestine, about caring about it. Two, I think it's important when everyone is framing us, no matter how true it is or isn't, as being divisive. I think it's important to show that we can put our differences aside and still support a good cause. And he said that.
Nah, you can't give these guys anything. You really can't. The only time that, like, it's one thing to argue in principle when they're being, like, lied about or something, but, like, don't go donate to their fucking shows. They'll just find a way to twist that into attacking you.
Anthony actually said to Mike, oh, fuck, I said his real...
You can't try to play... You can't break bread with these people. They want to break your neck. You can't break bread with them. You can't break bread with people who'd want to break your neck.
I'm so sorry.
Button.
He said that to Mike from PA.
Who's Anthony? Like, genuinely, that's the first time I think I've heard.
Middle name or something.
Okay, so Anthony. So okay, but I mean, he'll be Millhouse.
I told you I'm letting it all out today.
Yeah.
But yeah, he even said to Mike from PA, like, oh, I think, you know, I don't like him, but I'm glad that he could put our problems aside as Arabs. And Mike from PA was just fucking fuming. It was beautiful.
Is that a dox? I have no idea. I gotta be honest with you. I don't even know this guy's real channel name. Everyone just calls him Millhouse. Is that not his name? I thought his name was just Millhouse.
Yet again, another not Arab.
Well, that would be bad.
Person telling
Smosh Anthony?
Arab people how they need to
I thought his YouTube name was Millhouse.
act.
Yeah. And I thought it was also important to do it then because it's this like it's around the same time that this whole Bed and Panada coming after Hassan thing. It's like it never ends. It never fucking ends, and it was so refreshing. I love that fucking beef because it's just like like you're seeing the divide between actual fucking crazies like Ben and Panada and his fucking crew.
And I like that AB is the one doing this because I feel like he has taken so much unfucking necessary damage. And it's not because he's doing anything wrong. It's because he's the easiest target. He is the Muslim guy on the Zionist team, okay? So he's gotten it from Ben and Panada. He's gotten it from Mike from PA. He's getting it from the fans. He's getting it from the subreddits, including his own. Like, AB has tanked so much bullshit damage. Destiny, another one, dude. Because they'll be like the crew, specifically AB, right? And I think that he can handle it in some capacity. I don't know if he can handle all of it. I wouldn't expect him to handle all of it. But he can handle this part. I don't necessarily know if, like, no offense to the other people there, I don't know if they could sit here for an hour and just put these people on blast. I don't know if that's their skill set, you know?
Of extremists. But
in a way, they're punching the only guy, I think, who has the capacity to respond to this strongly. Dan could. I haven't seen Dan do a lot of like monologues.
Yeah, Anisa, she can't show the same grace to me. When I did a fundraiser on the same day as Noah Samson, she pushed Noah's, no mention of mine. Because she's petty. And pettiness, to her, is more important than Palestine. All
right, we're doing a Hassan Piker impression. Hit him, hit him, hit him. This is what it looks like when Ian's fighting in a boxing match. Now just picture, instead of silence, it's him absorbing punches with his prefrontal cortex.
Yeah, I was gonna say, go try and tell another minority that they're a pussy for keeping their job that provides for their family. Go try it. Because even if you believe your interpretation of it, let's say that Ethan is a racist, and I'm dealing with Ethan's racism to provide for my family.
Yeah, again, it's like, oh, God, you're such a fucking racist until this fucking black guy starts criticizing me. Oh, God, you're such a fucking sexist until that stupid, dumb bitch talks about her fucking assault again or something. You know what I mean? It's always, dude, all these guys love screaming, idpol, 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 and just flinging it at people, flinging new idpol at them. But God forbid one of those fucking groups, a member of one of those fucking groups says something about you, all of a sudden these guys look like they're Heiling Hitler in their responses.
I'm fucking spineless. Can you seriously put yourself in
Nicholas
the shoes of talent?
Thank you for the $5, my man.
Dude, I guarantee it. If a sex worker punched at Anisa and said some crazy shit on Twitter, she would just, I literally think she would like throw out a hypocrisy on her own identity to go back and insult them for it. I legitimately do. If she ever fell out with the sex work community, that would be the funniest possible thing.
Telling another minority that, like, or telling someone, or telling a black man that you are a coward for providing with for your family by dealing with race.
What is idpol? Identity politics, making it appeal to idpol. Oh, it's not because of me. It's because you hate women. It's not because of me. It's because you hate black people. Oh, it's not because of me. Oh, it's because you're Islamophobic, right? It's appeal to idpol because then you grab a bunch of like Twitter obsessed identity politics freaks to jump in and just accept your argument as fact because that's like all they do all day, 24 hours a day. It's like an easy group of people to pander to.
Again,
it's like the idpol Twitter people.
It's not true, obviously, but I mean, even their fucking premise is so fucking fucked. It makes no sense. And again, they don't get this. They're so fucking entitled.
Yeah, Anisa would literally go on a lav arc. If she started fighting with sex workers, she would come out and start like trad wifing. She would do trad wifing. She'd be insulting people. She'd start calling them prostitutes. I'm telling you right now, that's what would happen. 100%. If these people started slighting her, she would go full send the other way immediately.
Of course, discrimination, racism, none of that is okay.
We have 20 times iDubbbz' viewership. Oh, guys, come on. We could do better. Let's go.
But to think that anyone who's actually gone through it, this is their first fucking time. And let me be super clear. not going through that here. That's not what the fuck is happening. But I'm just saying the privilege and the being offended by everything. I am Arab. I grew up in Dearborn after 9/11. We were harassed. People come from across the country to fuck with our schools, to fuck with our carnivals. It got so bad they shut down the fucking Dearborn Arabic Festival.
Yeah, but what have you done for Palestine recently? Got him, 420, bang bang.
We used to have yearly. That thing was great, man, as a kid. It was the only time you could see girls in Dearborn out in summertime. They fucking ruined it for us. They cock-blocked us with their fucking racism. It's the reason I go by AB. Like, I don't even identify.
I just checked, and Millhouse goes publicly by Anthony, so it wasn't even slightly a dox. Oh, okay, got it.
I have my own fucking name because I've been called AB more in my life than Abdullah because I just...
Oh my god, his fucking name is Abdallah? Dude, holy fuck, bro. That makes so much sense.
Being, you know...
To be clear, a lot of people call me Nick, you know? I've been called Nick a lot, so...
Arab post 9/11.
That's like the same thing.
Living in America. So please, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Please.
No, never with an H, Australian man.
You keep...
Never with an H!
Keyboard warriors are so fucking brave. Yeah, and that's the difference between you online activists who continue to scare away people from the movement. You pearl clutch, but then as you're saying that you get nonstop harassment, you fucking tweet inbred. And that day I fucking told her, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm fucking...
Yeah, like, why would you tweet inbred? Have you even seen your husband's eyes? One of them is like higher than the other one. All right, I'm not making any sweeping allegations here, but there's something fucking wrong here.
Fucking fighting to try to get this to die down, and you tweet inbred. Anisa, with your fucking past, why the fuck would you tweet inbred?
It's like an inch higher than the other one. It's like fucking extremely jarring.
I'd shut the fuck up.
Yeah, literally. I think that is the main factor in this. Somebody needs to do an ultimate eye review and really break out the protractors. Can we get the guy who guesses people's heights to find the difference in height differential between both eyes?
Is she what is that? Wait, what does that mean?
Zach has a few sound bites.
Play it.
I'm lost, bro.
The one where she's like about the experiments.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, yeah, we're talking. I know the clips, the iconic clips. Well, there was some value to the those experiments.
As terrible as the Holocaust was,
right?
Obviously, it was horrendous, and how disgusting the doctor was that did the experiment.
Dude, everyone who talks about the alt-right pipeline has the most embarrassing fucking story you'll ever hear. Yes, there are people who started out watching regular political content creators who ended up on fucking Cozy TV watching Nick Fuentes. Yes, that's true. But for every one of those stories, there's like a story about how Xander Hall got radicalized in 2B2T, or Anisa Jomha was convinced that there was benefits to the Holocaust because she read some random shit online. Okay, I'm sorry. For every major like alt-right pipeline catastrophe, there's just some loser who read something stupid online and made it their entire personality, because clearly everyone must have gone through this. It's like, no, you're a moron. You're a fucking idiot.
Experiments on people, gay people, handicaps, twins, and obviously...
I'm sorry, Sargon didn't make you think that. You're a fucking idiot.
Obviously Jewish.
Right, obviously.
And before, Anisa, before you call me a misogynist, you or your husband, because I'm guessing that's the next play in the...
Did Nick just say 2B2T? Yeah, that's a real story. Xander Hall's Batman origin story. It wasn't that his parents were killed in front of him. It's that he started saying the N-word on 2B2T or something, and then he realized his friends were actually racist, so he created a YouTube channel called Pig Puncher. I'm not fucking kidding you. That is really how he got started. Okay, sorry.
Cry bully playbook. Don't
2B2T is Minecraft.
Forget that I defended you from all the unjust misogyny that you've gone through.
Yes, it's the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft.
Throughout the years. And don't pretend to be a fucking feminist when you've had fucking Lena and Olivia fucking terrified of what you're gonna fucking do. The last time Olivia said something that you interpreted as her talking bad about you, you fucking blocked her immediately and then went on this whole fucking rant about how she should do better. Imagine fucking getting any evil vibes from Olivia.
If Anisa really cared about Palestine, she would have grinded 50 videos on Bo Blacks and made enough money to end the war. Ironically, that's literally all you have to do. You have to make 50 videos on Tipster and Bowblacks in the years 2023 and 2024, and then you'll be able to stop the fucking conflict in the Middle East.
But no, Olivia comes to our apartment, basically has a fucking panic attack because Anisa and her...
Anisa is not a feminist. Anisa is an Anisist, okay? Anisa is an Anisa supremacist. That she is in this for herself and herself only, and that does include her husband.
Bullshit. And again, I'm not saying that Olivia said anything about Ethan and Ela or anything, but she's just she's already thrown in the middle of this shit because she does care about Palestine. She has spoken up about Palestine, and she's afraid that if she doesn't appease Anisa, that Anisa might label her an enemy. Then the whole
Uh-oh, sorry. You pulled the short straw. You're this week's Zionist. We're gonna ruin your life now.
Harassment that she's gonna get is gonna be even enlarged for no fucking reason. So
again, this is like really dangerous. The way that again, we are understanding the context here. We're outside of the bounds of normal YouTube drama. If you don't have the correct take, you're immediately branded a Zionist. Now, what does that mean? That means that you're pro-child murder, okay? That means you're pro-genocide. That means you want these people to die, that you like them dying because you're a Zionist, right? So again, it's like when people argue about when people hit you with, ironically enough, probably the second worst label to be associated with is like being a fan of Destiny. It's dude, there's Zionists and there's being a fan of Destiny, because then every single thing that guy's ever been accused of in history, you just love that shit because they've decided that you're a fan of Destiny. That makes you an alleged fucking pedophile rape supporter who loves ethical shot. Dude, like, that's what it is. So then they can then justify doxing you. They can then justify harassing your family. They can justify trying to bully you off of Ethan's show. All they have to do is give you one label, and it encompasses all of this other stuff that people say about these creators, right? If you're a Zionist who's working for Ethan Klein, then that means that you support the hypothetical time that Hila Klein mowed down a group of children. Oh, she didn't do that? Who cares? We're just going to say she did it anyway. Guess what? You're doxxed, asshole. Like, yeah, that's literally how this whole fucking thing works. They give you the singular label and they use that as justification to ruin your lives.
Why did I say you can't overstate that? Because she's intent.
It doesn't even matter if the information's even true. You're fucking supporting it because I said you are.
Essentially embedded herself with these people like Denims and Frogan and Millhouse and Hassan, and they all kind of follow. If there's like a directive where it's like, oh, AB or Olivia's is not, it's not pro-Palestine, let's say. And so if that becomes the narrative that Anisa wants to spread to all these larger platforms, it will happen.
Yeah, and it
has happened.
That's why this pissed me off. Bad Empanada, Mike, all these fucking losers, who cares?
Dude, it's fucking Mike Frumpy, bro.
Who cares? They gave legitimacy. And I mean, I'm guessing that's a lot of what you fucking felt too, is by them saying it. It's like, that was the real, you're co-signing all this. You're co-signing all this. You're like, and you're, for whatever
who are you
relevance.
talking to?
Huh?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking about Ian and Anisa. When them say,
oh, you haven't given the proper take? You're pro kids dying. You're pro rapes.
In this shit is different than fucking Bad Empanadas.
Oh, you're gonna defend that guy? You know he loves rape?
Saying this.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've literally heard them say that about me. They've completely lied about the fucking URR shit, right? And they don't even try to argue what it actually is. They just go, that guy right there, he loves rape. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, like way much.
Yeah. But yeah, so in the tweet, let me dial back. I said blackmail. Well, let me first say, to the credit, as I said earlier, they said they would never share our private messages. God bless them. They're not like Ethan. But let me ask you guys, the audience, or you guys can decide about the situation. You tell me how you label.
Drop the messages. Drop all the messages.
Fucking no. Is it directly blackmail? I don't fucking know. But it's like, leave your job.
Wait, is it what?
Or we're going to talk shit about you and you can't respond. You can't respond to it. You just got to fucking take it. So I don't know what that is.
It sounds like some type of extortion for sure.
All right, Ethan, I don't know if you should speak on blackmail,
I mean,
just to be clear.
I don't know if it's illegal, but it's definitely unethical that they're saying, do this or we'll do this. I mean,
you guys remember the last time that Ethan was talking about blackmail, you know?
And and I'm not stupid. I know why the fuck me and Lena are the main targets. Because it goes against their fucking narrative that you're this super big racist when you have two Muslims looking at you every day right in front of you. And just they want you alone. They want us all to quit. Me and Lena are a 2-pack. So
Shakur.
I know why we're so targeted. But yeah. Going back to the blackmail aspect.
This fucking I'm not even doing a bit. I'm just giggling like an idiot over this fucking oh god.
Let's not forget there's a power dynamic at play. Besides being a fan, I was in your fucking event.
Yeah, dude, they're huge. That's the power dynamic. They're huge.
And I was in your fucking event.
Dude, half the chat's probably got like fucking psychotic right now. The other half probably gets the joke.
Yeah, you took me around like fucking Aladdin, showed me a whole new world. It's fucked, bro. I was shocked by how Ian spoke.
Oh, dude. Oh no, bro! I just found it. I just found it. I clicked off. No, bro.
About me, I've never been spoken about that way. At least that I've heard by someone that I looked up to like that. I mean, I sat my mom with you guys at our live show. Like, I insisted on it because of how much I bragged about you two.
Yeah, you love your job. You love the people you work with. And guess what? They're trying to take that away from you. They're trying to take that away from you because they can't hurt Ethan. The only way to hurt Ethan is to go through you.
Yeah. I'm coming to an end here. I'm sorry.
Dude, they're so mad at the button, they need to take away his staff so he's less likely to click it. That's legitimately the current strategy.
Hey guys, I just want to say I can't begin to explain the mental strain you've put me and Lena through. You know, this could be a piss match.
This is what I was talking about with the blackmail.
The Joe Rogan experience.
Every car that went down the street was fucked because they didn't know that it was all black ice. The whole street was black ice. And we sat on the roof, and there was not a goddamn thing we could do.
If there's 8 dudes on security and they're all black, I think that's worth noting.
No, not black guys, black ice.
Oh. The Joe Rogan experience.
Dude, the most iconic clip. I can't believe. I love that episode of Joe Rogan.
You could just use it for content, but I'm being sincere with you as a human being. It was very hurtful. It's fucked. I felt like I didn't recognize you. It felt violating. I feel like when women talk about being used by a man, I feel used by a man. Not really, but I just like it's just weird. It's just weird. I'm like, who was in my house? Who was I talking? Who were you? Who were you? Who were you?
By the way,
yeah, that's probably what the coach was thinking. Wait.
Yeah, no,
Oh no, it's what Ethan was thinking. It seems like everybody has the dude. Weekend with the Jomhas, okay? Everyone has the same experience with these people.
Same feeling
that's
over
immediately
here.
what I
Bro, who wants to be friends with the Jomhas? Anybody raise your hand?
I mean, that's, I rethink everything. I'm like, if that's how I feel, how do you guys feel after, 10 years? However long you guys been friends?
Yeah.
No, they were light to decent friends. They respected their content. That's what you're missing out here on AB.
But yeah, in closing, I've always defended you guys from the unfair hate you've gotten online. In return, you said, fuck me for not quitting my job. You did the same shit to Olivia, scaring us. The whole year was enough. You co-signed the hate we got. You know the hate we're currently getting
Bro,
from
I'm gonna need to see these DMs. This is some fire me Marinos.
Sides of the internet, you co-signed it. Fuck you. I risked my life to be part of Creator Clash, to bring your vision to life. We all did. And of course, it benefited me so much. It was not just a one-sided thing. But the reason I bring it up is because I trusted you with my safety. I trusted you with the matches where everyone online said I was going to die for fighting fucking Muscle Party or fucking Dad. And I even...
And meanwhile, iDubbbz is like, yeah, it wouldn't be a good match.
I think those things now. Like, I used to think I was irrelevant, so I got to take what I could get. But after that first fight, seeing how the H3 crowd was the fucking loudest, I'm like, well, I represent H3, so maybe I wasn't that irrelevant. Maybe it's like...
The H3 crowd is the loudest. You know what they would really love? If we assassinated our friendship in the lead up to the next fight.
It will cause more talk if he has the crazy opponent. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but like, again, I'm rethinking fucking everything. And I just want to say, regardless of disagreements we've had, at least Ethan and Ela are willing to hear us out, treat us like human beings. And I apologize to Ethan and Ela, apologize to the fans who are disappointing me, apologize to Lena for putting her in the situation. But I'm over it, and I'm fucking done living this way.
Apology rejected.
What are you apologizing
True?
for?
Nick, go piss her. I peed already. Gosh.
What are you apologizing for? I'm legit confused.
You're apologizing for not speaking, for not defending us more clearly.
Yeah.
And because you were afraid to offend your other friends that you care about.
By the way, has anybody fucking clipped? Has anybody fucking clipped that Charlie Kirk donation? I'm sorry. That was probably the most. That was probably the worst donation that I've ever gotten, and it was very funny. Is that like on Twitter yet? Oh fuck.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
No need to apologize. You guys.
Yeah, I always appreciated the situation.
What happened? Oh, dude, should we relive that for a second before we get back into this? Let's do at the end of this segment. We'll do it as a palate cleanser.
The goat. I appreciate that.
You guys are in. It doesn't help with all the fucking snarkers and psychopaths online. It doesn't help. But I mean,
dude,
for
Snarker
me,
is like the new Clanker.
I always
Dude, Snarker for obsessive stalker, dude, is the new Clanker.
did my best to try
These
to
fucking snarkers are doing this shit. Everyone type 1 in the chat if you're a stupid snarker.
take it personally, you know.
I appreciate that.
Thank you! KFC in Yemen from Dylan.
What's the blackmail?
The one constant is every collab Ian has worked with got shafted. H3, AB, Psychology in Seattle, coaches, CC sponsors. Maybe that's why Anisa is not on Fansly. They would garnish her account for CC2 money.
Dude, I can't. I'm sorry. I literally can't. Does anyone have the clip? I need to hear the clip, bro. I need to hear the clip. Oh my god, bro. That was a diabolical unpause on Ethan. Was that not a diabolical unpause? Holy fuck, dude.
Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffel's appreciated the shout out.
Thank you.
High woman and man holding hands, dark skin tone, high woman and man holding hands, dark skin tone, high woman and man holding hands, dark skin tone,
dude.
high woman
Thank
and man
you.
holding hands, dark skin tone, high okay.
I gotta
emoji,
remember to
time
remove
woman
that
and
for the
man holding
VOD or they're gonna hands,
have
have a
dark skin
conniption
tone.
fit.
It's hammer time woman and man holding hands, dark skin tone.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, back to what we were talking about.
Personally, you know.
I appreciate that.
But what's the blackmail? Specific.
That's what I'm saying.
What he's arguing is blackmail, as I understand it, is like, it's not really blackmail. I don't know if I agree with blackmail, but I'm gonna wait for him to argue it. But my understanding is like, they're playing like chicken, you know? They're like standing in front of the street and then jumping out of the way. That's kind of closer. So it's like you can't say anything about this because then you have to divulge more aspects of your life. But I'm gonna divulge those aspects to other people so they can go tee hee ha ha. I know this about you. I mean, I know the clip that he's talking about. Remember, he's like, "Oh, AB wants to talk shit." I know a little bit about you, AB. Remember that clip from Denims that we all thought was extremely fucking weird? It makes a lot more sense if it's Anisa who's arming Denims with this information, and it's like, well, I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. Uh-oh, what's the matter, dog? You're embarrassed? I don't know.
Just private messages, you know, of
So
I hear you're having problems in your marriage.
Told you.
No, they didn't. No, let me be clear. They told me they would never share anything. But then it's like they went from being feeling so bad for us, checking on us. We're sorry you're in this situation. Then progressively, as they got more hate, they just started to ramp up shit like, you got to leave. Fuck you guys. You're all complicit. All this shit. To her getting back on OnlyFans, I mean, God.
Your real name is Abdullah, and I hear you don't even pray to Allah.
Bless her, but like, I'm like, oh fuck, like this situation might be getting bad now. Like, like, I don't know. It's just.
So wait, just to clarify, they told you and Olivia privately to quit your jobs?
I don't know what they told Olivia, but yes, Anisa has told me many times that.
Many times! You gotta quit that job. Quit. You should quit, dude. Oh God. Here. Oh, I don't think I should. Yeah, I gotta be very careful with what I show here. But this is Anisa in the very beginning of the conflict.
See? It's your lucky day, but considering. You're my...
It's your lucky day! AB, I'm spending my time out here to save you, AB. Don't worry, it's your lucky day. I'm giving you all the advice you need to hear.
Your birthday save.
Don't come any closer.
Life is a...
I always
gift.
do the possible.
To throw yours away, it'd be a real slap in the Lord's face, don't you
Yeah,
think?
it'd be a real shame if you throw your life away working for Ethan Klein, you know? Be a real... It would be, you don't say Allah's name in vain, okay?
You don't want to go to hell for all eternity, do you?
Well, this actually... Wait, hold on. Wait, this is actually really accurate. It's like an insanely accurate scene. Thank you so much for the gift, and I appreciate it. Wait, hold on. This is unironically Anisa telling AB that he needs to support Palestine harder.
Want to go to hell for all eternity, do you?
Jewish.
Oh, never mind. Wait!
Jewish.
Poured out of a...
Hold on. This is literally Anisa. Wait, bro. Hold on. Wait. Wait, why are we going up? Okay, yeah. There it is. Hold on. Here, that's what it is. Wait.
You don't want to go to hell for all eternity, do you?
Jewish.
Jump.
Dude, that's literally her, bro. That's literally her.
Well, regardless, just step back from the ledge, do you? His face, don't you think? You don't want to go to hell for all eternity, do you?
Jewish.
Jump.
Amazing.
Privately, that you should quit your job.
Yes.
Well, she should get a job.
Sure. She has one. She works for Apex.
Yeah, the biggest Zionist.
Allegedly.
The biggest Zionist the world has ever known. What's he donated, like 12 million or something?
11.
11. Yeah.
Oh, God. But that is the needs of someone in chat wrote, I'm not asking anymore, because that's the next line from Homelander. That's probably how this went. If I saw these DMs, you'd be like, you should probably quit your job. I mean, it's like, well, you should probably quit. Like, you want to get out of there. Do you really want to be wrapped up in this? That's probably the charitable way to read it. You don't want to be wrapped up with this shit. This is probably a lot on you. Maybe it's better to go, like, why don't you go work for, Cutie Cinderella or something, I mean, like, I think there's former H3 people over there. You can kind of get involved with some, like, better folks. Stay out of the limelight, it'd be pretty fun. And by the end of it, it was probably like, I'm not asking anymore. Quit. There's nobody else here, okay? Nobody else in the sky to save you. It's just me, my OnlyFans, and my husband, who is also my dog. Quit. By the way, I hate that show, just to be clear.
So you were afraid that they were going to, like, target you with more harassment?
Oh,
if
that
you
one's
didn't
not going to
quit?
read. 1 second, Kel Oreo. Battlefield 6, Charlie Dono guy. Yeah, screw you. You almost made me crash when I heard that Dono play. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, or potentially leak messages we had and try to fucking blow it up and say, like...
Or like, look what you said about Ethan privately.
Look what you said, and Ethan AB doesn't, But that's the thing. It's like it's all shit that like we've talked about on the show.
I'll tell you right now, whatever's in those messages.
Has Ethan not? I feel like the first thing I would do was I would hand him my phone and let him scroll through. But I'm going to keep a little eye over him to make sure he's not put... Dude, imagine you give Ethan your phone to look at and all of a sudden you see him typing up the biggest Instagram story you've ever seen. It's like, no! Dude, you can't take him out of your sight line because if you do, there's a huge Instagram story going to drop.
I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
They could show a screenshot of you saying, Ethan's a fucking genocidal Zionist. And, listen.
Never... Ever. I know you're just making a point, but it was never, ever anything like that.
I don't care either, and to me, I like you can judge a person by their actions, and like you said, the way you feel that we've treated you, I feel the same way about you and Lena. Like there's never been any bad blood or any weird feeling, and we've had open conversations about Israel-Palestine specifically.
Yeah.
And I'm aware that some things we can agree on and some things we cannot agree on, and that's fine. But we've always...
It's almost like that, like normal people have normal interactions, and not everybody else is like held to the same dramatic standard as Anisa Jomha,
There's a KFC.
who, by the way, has clearly hated everyone here
Ab
significantly
quitting his
longer than
job
we
would
thought.
save Palestine, obviously.
Is that what we're actually drawing the line at? Did the bridge burn because Ethan didn't take Will Smith's side after the slap? Is that the new canon event? I'm trying to find like the main point to untie the knot right now, okay? I need to know what was the thing that caused this knot. Dude, if fucking Chris Rock didn't make a comment about Will Smith's
Is Dark
wife...
Five EU a virgin? No, I am not. Why would so many people be Googling
this
that?
whole thing wouldn't have happened. That's crazy, dude. One G.I. Jane joke broke the internet.
You guys have always been like family, basically.
Thank you.
And it's not
Like, that takes the domino that we thought, okay? We thought the origin was Ethan unfollowing Frogan on Twitter after Frogan was making violent comments about October 7th. We had no idea that Chris Rock was to blame the entire time.
And that,
just like Ethan, I couldn't care.
It's literally an event that like, we thought that was the origin because that's in our world. But in reality, right, the origin is something entirely separated from us.
Or less what they have in their messages with you.
And that was the main part of it. It wasn't, you know, Ethan's, like he showed, he's been very understanding like with the, you know, other situations. And I never thought I couldn't tell him, but
And yes, I just spoiled Dark for you. You should watch it. It's a really good show.
it wasn't like just the fear of like being
fans.
fired. It was, or the fans. No,
Probably
it's just like we look at you guys like family too. And we, you know, the thought of you guys, you know, we owe everything to you guys, and betraying you guys, it's just...
You never did.
But you haven't, I mean...
And for me, in my mind, like I said before...
Apparently, as we're talking, because Anisa is obviously watching the show right now, Anisa has started dropping the DM. I haven't even gotten to the beef yet. We're going to read the beef, and then I'll read the DMs in that order. But clearly, Anisa is watching a rape reviewer right now. It's insane. But yeah, Anisa's watching a rape reviewer right after she said that was the final statement, and she has begun dropping the DMs.
You guys are entitled...
And you know what? I'm going to review them.
...to live a private life. Without me having to eavesdrop on everything you ever say. Like, I understand because I've gossiped about or talked about other people in my life. And when you're like in private with somebody else, I find myself looking back, tend to speak in exaggerated terms, and you know, you go home later and you're like, I don't actually like, right. I don't actually, or you see them and you're like, I don't actually like hate them as much as.
That's the thing. Like, speaking of exaggerated, I do think that Ian conducts himself with the exaggerated swagger of a cucked loser.
We're just fucking venting, right?
Yeah.
So there's like no.
What?
Actually like hate them as much as we're just fucking venting, right?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. No. Did you guys catch that reference?
Later and you're like, I don't actually like, right. I don't actually, or you see them and you're like, I don't actually like hate them as much as we're just fucking venting, right?
Yeah.
So there's like none of my business.
There we go.
Honestly, whatever venting you do about me in your private life, and if your friends, quote unquote friends, are willing to leverage that,
yeah,
then that's just on them, honestly.
And yeah, thank you for saying that. And again, it was nothing, everything. It was never ever like like that.
Dude, Anisa, that's Anisa right now. Dude, Anisa's just hitting the button every time AB talks.
Hateful or anything like that.
Yeah, and that I trust, by the way. What?
You've never talked shit about me, right,
honestly,
just to your face.
I don't think I said anything at home that's less rude. We love you, Dan.
Are you sure?
I've never said a bad word about you in my life.
Me viciously on Twitter.
I did.
He's gonna expose me. He's gonna put the emails out, the text.
Thank you.
Did privately call Dan the N-word a few times.
Wow. That is stunning.
That's like the time that Bo Blacks called me the N-word while playing with the Boo Boss stream.
Revelation.
Wow, I wish that were me.
I gotta be honest. I gotta own up to this because we did cover the Billy Mitchell story. One time when we were playing Among Us, I downloaded a modded client called COVID-19. I'm not even kidding you. All right, and I turned off the kill mode, like the kill timer or whatever, and I walked through and I murdered every single person in the game immediately before they could get to the button. And they asked like, "What the fuck happened?" And I'm like, "I don't know, dude. It glitched out. I have no idea." I think that was even on stream where I like showed myself doing it, and I just slaughtered every single person in the game. There was nothing they could do. I'm like, yeah, I did a glitch.
Why would you want that?
Why would you want that?
Horrible.
Oh shit! Okay, thank you.
You're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Hey Anisa, can you join Simple Ian on stream tomorrow so we can get a new low cow dono sound?
Is this like a reference to Rick and Morty?
That's not what podcasting is. So, are you
leaving?
Yeah, are you leaving?
Will you be here in
What about when you were a killer 54 times in a row? In the original build of Among Us, if you constantly went in and out of the menu prior to the game start, you had a higher chance to put yourself back in the front for imposter. That wasn't a modification to the game. It was a glitch in the code.
I would love to stay if you'd have me. I would love
Simple Jack, gotcha.
What are you talking
fight this
about?
war.
I thought it was Simple Rick. There... In a universe far away, there lives a Rick who likes using wood more than portals.
To the end, even if you next day woke up and did become the worst person who ever lived, just to fucking piss them off.
Come home to Simple Rick.
I would love to stay. I would love it.
Aww.
You guys also...
Dude, this would have been such a nicer moment if we could see their heads. Dude, bro, is Ethan wearing boxers? No, I'm kidding. Could you imagine? Could you imagine he got up and he didn't realize the camera was there and he's just wearing a suit up top and boxers on the bottom? Yeah, in my headcanon, they just kiss passionately. Look at that. They're kissing passionately right now.
You guys also...
Dude, gym shorts.
Me and Lena are the best.
Dude, on the top, he's wearing a fucking $90,000 watch. On the bottom, he's wearing gym shorts. That's the podcaster way.
And it was never in question. Your intentions, like I always say, you continue to hold yourself with dignity and respect the whole way through, walking an impossibly narrow line, right? You know, it's not easy being Philly D.
Dude, Papa Guts. Oh, no, dude, Philly D just caught a stray.
Narrow line, right? You know, it's not easy being Philly D for 2 years straight.
It's not easy being cheesy.
But honestly, we love you.
I recommend
and
watching Nicholas
we're
DeOrio's
1,000% on your side all the way.
Nationwide, motherfucker.
And Lena is not here right now because she's helping us with the dogs because Chief just has a crazy energy moment right now. So she's letting the dogs play in the other door, but she's not here right now. So I would be hugging her right now as well. But just like Ethan said, AB and Lena, like, you guys are a gem.
Yeah, dude.
And, you know, 2 unicorns that you don't find in a million.
I'm glad that we're talking positive about the crew. The crew's getting a lot of shit. Not that they don't do this regularly, but I think defending the crew, allowing the crew to defend themselves, I think it's time.
People?
Really?
Yeah, you know the.
What were you saying about Papa Gut? Papa Gut does the iconic thing where he uses AI to digitally rape people and make them kiss each other.
Term.
Papa Gut is my best friend.
A unicorn.
I mean, we took a big risk bringing you guys out here, and honestly, it's been such an amazing decision. I mean, you both are just incredible work ethic, incredibly principled.
Wait, Papa Gut actually did that? That's so fucking fun. I love Papa Gut.
You know, and
he was a good friend.
Just overall good people. You know, it's never been in doubt. Never.
I like how we were supposed to have a party and everyone.
I think I saw this. Wasn't it on the fucking? It was on the H3 subreddit. They're like, is anybody creeped out that Papa Gut keeps using AI to make Nick DeOrio kiss random women? And the whole chat was like, shut up, bitch! Shut up! I understand why people get creeped. I'm personally not creeped out by that. I think it's funny, but I understand why people wouldn't like.
Everyone just has been crying for an hour straight.
Nah, I wrote that shit from the heart. I was up all night. Yeah.
Papa Gut's insane.
No, I think I was, you know, obviously you guys had more attention on you, and maybe I was a little behind the curve, but just seeing how there's no, like, you cannot be reasonable with some of these fucking people. And
yes! Oh my god, he's learned the lesson. This is the Stan Marsh. I learned something today, guys.
Like,
you know, I learned something today. Kenny is like on fire in the background. Is like a
Millhouse, for example, when Bad and Panada framed it, I made a video defending Millhouse from people saying they were mistranslating.
He's a good fucking dude. The snark people are out saying crazy shit. In my interpretation, from what I saw, I think he went in there and he tried to like make peace. It was a futile effort, but that's been used against him. He goes to defend Millhouse. Millhouse sells him up the river. He tries to be nice to Frogan. She sells him up the river. He tries to be nice to Ian based off their friendship. He treats him like shit. Tries to keep a friendship going with Anisa. She acts like a total fucking piece of shit. Again, I just think that, like, I think he's learned his lesson. You can't break bread with people who want to break you. That's literally that. They need to break him to hurt Ethan. So whatever friendship you think you had, it's not worth more than the fight that you're currently in right now.
What he said, and
at least to them. To you, probably was worth more, and that kind of sucks.
Saying he wanted to R-word my mom, and I made a video defending.
Okay, bro. Holy shit, dude.
Saying they were mistranslating what he said and saying he wanted to R-word my mom, and I made a video defending him. And Bad and Panada took a line where I said all Arabs, where he claimed I said all Arabs are barbaric.
There they are.
That's so insane. Like, obviously, you would never say.
I remember that part. Jesus
say that.
Fuck.
That's the snark. That's the snark shit that we've been dealing for 2 years, and it's insane that it's been so successful that you see it all the time. You can't open TikTok without somebody snarking.
Yep. Fucking AB thinks that all Arabs are barbaric. Nick is a firm advocate of rape. Like,
I'm a Zionist or a pedophile now. They're saying I'm a pedophile.
Yo, you're a pedophile. Yep, Ethan's a pedophile.
Like there's no fucking but if you just think for a second, like, why would AB say that? He would never say that.
Yeah. And when Millhouse co-signed that, when he agreed with him, I was like, fuck you and your claiming to be my Lebanese brother bullshit. Like, you showed what you care about. You showed what the fuck you care about. From that moment on, he was dead to me. Like, oddly enough, I didn't see Bad and Panada at your little fundraiser. Maybe it was because he got outed as a fucking psycho.
But yeah, like you said, that maybe you feel like you were a few months behind that realization. I think so. Ethan and I had that realization, unfortunately. I don't remember when now, but like we had that.
But again, this is the is it pedigree? No, what this is guys, Ethan Klein's been doing YouTube for what, 15 fucking years at this point? Ethan and Gila have been in so many controversies. Do you remember the don't give Leafy a platform to defend himself thing? The both of them have probably made every possible mistake. And that's not like a negative. Like they've had all of these moments. They've learned all of these lessons. They've jumped in on Twitter and fought with somebody and then later found out that it was a complete waste of time and all they did was exacerbate their situation, right? They've thought about something that doesn't matter or whatever when they're going to sleep. Or like they've done like all of the mistakes that you can make as a YouTuber, and they've learned those lessons and they've come out on the other side, right? AB didn't do that stuff. So he's got to learn not in front of 1,000 people, not in front of 2,000 people. He's got to learn in front of Hassan's audience and Destiny's audience and like the H3 podcast audience. And like, it's so much bigger to be going through I guess a rookie mistake. It's so much bigger. Everything is significantly higher stakes where he's at right now. And he's going through the same stuff that I guess other people would go through significantly earlier.
That moment where you hit that rock bottom and it...
Yeah, it's like watching... Basically, 1 million iDubbbz YouTube channel streams are happening all at once for him. And he has to navigate in front of that many people.
It's like rock bottom, like mentally understanding like, wow, it is down here. Like these people don't care about anything. It doesn't matter what you're actually trying to say. They're gonna on purpose.
Yeah.
On purpose, not only they do understand what you're saying. Yes, they're gonna on purpose lie to make it seem worse. They're not trying to have a conversation.
Yeah. Somehow there's like
they're trying to throw sand in your eyes and then fucking rob you. That's what they're trying to do. Like this is not a dialogue. We're not having a back and forth. This isn't a productive conversation. This is you trying to absolutely ruin me because I don't agree with everything you've ever said. That's what this is. This is a personal attack against a political enemy that you've deemed a political enemy because you want them to suffer.
Structure built where it just shows up in people's feeds and people engage with it and they believe it.
Yep. And funny was, shortly after that video, the point I was making was that people try to characterize us in a certain way, and he's giving them alley-oop after alley-oop. Him and, and just people, whatever. But my dad called into my fundraiser for Palestine, and someone asked him in chat, what if...
Yo, Nick, people are reporting that Anisa deleted the DM post. Oh, you sweet summer child. Nothing's ever deleted. Believe me, I am in no rush. I will get access to those immediately, even if she nukes them all right now. They're probably already waiting for me.
Advice he has, and my dad said, be a good representative of the movement.
I heard him say that.
And people were saying that I fed him that I told him this.
Think about it, like, when you lose a loved one, they say something like, that person's never really gone. They're always with you. For YouTube drama, that's Kiwi fart.
That I prepped him to say that ahead of time.
That's all of your most embarrassing moments in a subreddit. I guess that's the playing field right now. I can go to the I miss the old iDubbbz subreddit and find every single DM because that's, I guess, the play field that we're on.
Dude, that is so stupid.
Let me tell you how my dad will ever listen to anything I fucking say. Yeah.
By the way, we just got a super chat from Nicole
Holy
Concilio.
bro! This person just sent you money and you called them a what?
Oh, your guys' friend?
Holy shit, dude!
The creator?
Yeah.
Bro! That is insane!
She said, AB and Lena are some of the most incredible people I've ever had the privilege of knowing and calling friends. I love them so much. They have become my LA family. They're so genuine.
Dude, Nicole just got annihilated.
And amazing. And by the way,
holy fuck, dude.
Shit that Turkey Mudahar for that.
Turkey Mudahar?
Same fucking thing to him. Sent 10 gifties, so thank you, Mudahar, for that. I see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't know what was going on, and, the two people...
He engineered that shout
that
out.
were probably closest without her, probably Nicole and Olivia. Nicole busted out her tarot cards to tell Olivia what path to take. Yeah.
We have to find out what Gabby Hanna said to Jesse Smiles. This is a downward-facing giraffe, which means it was with malicious intent.
Did she quit because of the tarot cards, or did she take a sabbatical because of the?
Well, let me just say, Nicole owes you a lot more than $100. She took your audience's favorite crew member. No, I'm kidding.
God damn, the fucking tarot cards take everything from me.
All right, guys. So that was the first segment that we're going to take a look at tonight. It only took half the planned runtime of the show.